ignore it, right?
All right, here we go.
It's War of the Roses.
Here we go.
Well, don't let her kill you during the show.
Oh, they gone, man. They out the house.
Excuse me.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu and Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally does not work. And apparently, Stu, do you have sound on the background again? Do you have it on? Come on, Stu.
You got to mute.
You got to mute, Stu.
Picking up extra.
Welcome, everybody. I see Cowboys fan up north. I see Zachary. I see Defin Vasquez. Zachary, welcome to the show. We are here today after the Dallas Cowboys got close. They got real close to actually winning the game, but lost it in the end. I could say actually on a bad call actually turned the tide, but I'm not going to complain about it because it's only we talking about a.
We sitting here, I supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
That's right, game.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice.
Game.
Not a game, not a game.
Not a real game.
Not a game. We talking about practice.
Game. That's what we talking about. We talking about.
Well, it wasn't a catch, right?
Well, no. Actually, in the end there, it was fourth down. The Cardinals go for it. We get a sack, but they said that they were offside, moved them back 5 yards. They kicked the field goal, tied the score up. So technically, had it not been that call, we would have gotten the ball and would have won the game. But that's okay. That's okay. It's preseason. It doesn't matter. I'm not bitter at all. Although I've been listening to all these fools out here that are like, Cowboys suck, man. The season's done. It's over with. We need to go sign some people. It's like, damn, people, you do realize we talking about a practice game, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So those of you who have already tuned in here, okay, you are here because we are doing our first ever Jobu Sports Report. Oh, wow. I can't believe it. I'm doing fantasy football. See, I still have a problem with fantasy football, right?
We're going to fix that.
No. The problem I have is people think that that's how football really works, man.
Well, that drives us nuts, too. So
just trade them. You can't trade guys in the middle of the week and think that all of a sudden that production that they were doing to the other team is just going to come to your team. And you can't think that you can just trade them for a ham sandwich, that you can take a bum-ass player, get rid of him, and then get an all-star. It just doesn't work that way.
There's a variety of
Wait a second.
What?
variety of personalities and types of people that play fantasy football.
I'm hungry because I didn't eat dinner last night.
It's just like regular football. Some people know more about football. Some people know less. And it's the ones that just go off of stats, don't really watch games, or they're casual fans that you're talking about with the just trade anybody. And as soon as they get there, plug them in, they're going to put points up.
Let's be real, right? Stu is exactly on point. They're the Amari Coopers and Stephon Diggs of the world. Those are outliers. Mm-hmm. Those are not your standards. You go back years, decades. A lot of stats don't go past the 2000s. Mm-hmm. But if you go back and actually take a look, guys moving teams usually take about a year to adjust. I mean, look at DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best, and even he has not peaked back out with the Arizona Cardinals. This year he will. Last year he did not. That's the fantasy community versus the fantasy industry. There's a different understanding.
Right.
And your basic level community, come on now. We know better in the industry that you can't just trade anybody. You know, Julio Jones, he going to do great in Tennessee for the team, not for fantasy.
Gotcha.
Roz with another bold take going against the grain.
All right.
Well, I didn't say he was going to be bad. I just said,
he's not going to be what a lot of people are thinking he's going to be.
Right. Like David Montgomery getting hurt going to the bench on his first carry in a preseason game. I mean, come on, let's be real. It's David Montgomery. What did you expect?
Playmaker 74. That's it. The season's over. Pack up our bags and go home. Just don't even play. What's up, Stacy? How are you doing this afternoon? Thomas Garrett, welcome to it. Well, if he's only out for a month, I'm actually happy on that one because for Novell Gallimore, they say hyperextended elbow typically is 3 to 4 weeks of healing time. We've got 26 days, so we're close to that 4-week time. He'll probably miss the first game, but the question will be is how much strength will he lose in the arm?
I'm actually I threw a TikTok out on that, and basically with a hyperextension, you're looking at pain tolerance. So I'm not worried so much on the strength as much as the pain tolerance, which how strong, can he push off the way you're talking with the strength? Because if the pain increases with the strength, the usage, that's what's going to hit him is pain tolerance. Luckily, he's an individual defensive player. Not a lot of people use defensive linemen. So really, we're just worried and crying for the Cowboys on the inside.
Wait. I'm sorry. First thing that matters to me is my Dallas Cowboys, above all and beyond fantasy football, okay? The thing that you have to understand, though, is this. This is the problem for him is basically the type of defense that Dan Quinn does. It's a read and react. You've got to fight pressure. You're getting your hands into the body, and you're reading and reacting. So what you have to do is you hit the guy. When the guy tries to wheel, the center or the guard tries to wheel his hips around you, you feel that pressure. You have to lock out that arm and try and go across his face. You have an elbow that's been hyperextended. I don't care how much you talk about just the pain. You're still going to be dealing with some atrophy, and you're still going to have a harder time being able to lock out. He would almost be better off if it were a broken bone because they could put a soft cast on it, immobilize it, and still have the strength of the arm. Am I making any sense at all on that?
No, absolutely. When I was teaching my daughter, when she played powder puff and I was teaching her, she was playing as offensive guard.
Yeah.
And it's the same concept as you're talking about locking out the arm, but in the same respect, if you've got to swim, if you've got to, push or react, as you're saying. So somebody's coming in, pushing pressure on the left side, and you've got to either push back into it to close that gap, or you want to even push off and push away.
Right.
Same thing, the strength. You're still there, absolutely. I'm more worried when I say the pain tolerance is even once he gets capable to use it, you can still lock the arm out too far.
Yeah.
And get that little twinge, that little, pullback. And then that pain tolerance, if he's not ready for it, or if it's too much, is going to relapse.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I'm thinking more. Not that I'm arguing the strength, just that the pain tolerance is even more of a concern for me.
All right. Reed Rashid is stuck in traffic.
Real quick, can I just give a shout out to Zach? He plays against me in another league, and he's probably going to beat me this year because I'm not doing well in that league. But he was asking about Tony Pollard. If you could speak on Tony Pollard, anybody?
Well, the Cowboys actually have a multitude of backs. In fact, we've got a riches of backs right now, seeing at least in preseason. And again, they're not going to make the roster, but somebody will pick up some of these guys. Tony Pollard, and this is where a lot of Cowboy fans are going crazy. Oh, man, the offensive line looks terrible. Oh, we can't complete, we can't get in the end zone. It's like, dudes, if you don't recognize there's a difference between Dak Prescott throwing to Amari Cooper than it is having Double G throwing to Semi Falco, then I don't know what to tell you. I just honestly don't know what to tell you. And the same thing with Tony Pollard. There's going to be a big difference of having Tyron Smith out there and Lyle Collins and having Connor Williams playing center for the first time, starting in game scenarios. Tony Pollard, I think they're going to be using him as more of a change-up pace. Roscoe, what is your problem? Hold on. Who let the dogs out? Apparently I do. Hold on.
Woof, woof, woof. Stu, how are you feeling about Tony Pollard this year?
I was about to say, as it pertains to fantasy, as you know, when you draft Zeke, you draft Pollard to cuff him. Largely, just to cover your ass, 17-game week. You saw what Pollard did when he came in for Zeke last year. Me and John, DMV Fanatic, were talking about it last night, though. I'm not saying Rico Dowdle is Zeke at all.
He's not.
But the way that he's looking out there,
He's looking pretty good.
I don't know that you'll see as much Pollard as people expect to see from Pollard. I think Dowdle will definitely be used in if something were to happen to Zeke, knock on wood, it doesn't. I think Dowdle will be used as the short line type of guy, maybe goal line type of guy, and Tony will play his scat back type of role, a little bit more of a role, so he's still a good handcuff, but maybe not as much usage as people are thinking right now because Dowdle is showing he can get it done between the tackles.
Well, what I'd like to see, and it'll be interesting to see what the Cowboys do, but the Cowboys have so many different options of things that they can do. We know in OTAs they ended up using Tony Pollard out as a wide receiver. I mean, you can line up with him in the backfield and all of a sudden shift him out wide, and all of a sudden you got 5 wideouts, empty backfield. Now, Stacy, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I forgot to autograph your Joe Barty. Damn. Okay, I'll figure out something on that one, Stacy, but I'll get back to you on that. There's so many different things that the Cowboys can do. You really don't know what they're going to do. I have no clue because you have so many people who can handle the ball. Even when you think about Dalton Schultz and Blake Jarwin, they're not bad in the way of tight ends. And Tony Pollard, I don't think you're going to see running between the tackles too much as I do of being a scat back, a guy that you're going to try and get outside or using misdirections or using him in the screen game because he's a lot quicker than Zeke is and will be that change of pace. So it's kind of hard to predict where this offense is going to go. And quite frankly, I don't know that much about fantasy football. This may be kind of like 2016. If you think about 2016, Dak's rookie year, that we didn't have a wide receiver that had more than 800 yards. I think Dez had 800. I think, what's my man from, it's in Buffalo now, Mr. Hot Sauce. Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley had like 650. Jason Witten had like 650 and things like that because they were literally distributing the ball all the way around to so many different people. There was nobody getting outstanding numbers. It's conceivable, for the team, the Dallas Cowboys, that's the best thing you can do is distribute the ball equally so nobody can say if we take out Amari, you stop the Cowboys. If you can spread the ball around, spread the wealth around, that makes it harder for them to stop. Does terrible things if you're a fantasy owner unless it's the quarterback, right?
Yeah, Dak's going to be – the quarterback is distributing the ball. You circle it back to Pollard. I think me and John landed on about 70-30 Zeke Pollard. If Zeke was to go out, maybe a 50-50 or 60-40
right,
with Pollard being 60, Dowdle being 40. But it's death by 1,000 cuts. We've got Lamb, we've got Cooper, we've got Gallup, Jarwin, Schultz, Zeke, Pollard. We
talked. I wouldn't want to say Dak is the end all be all. When we're talking fantasy, just on your point, the spreading the ball around. We talked balance in the past, but the nice thing about that is that if you guys can do that properly, then efficiency increases. So that's where fantasy comes into play is even if Amari doesn't get 150 targets, if his efficiency goes up because he's getting more open looks, then he still end up with more yardage, more points, more touchdown opportunities. So it's not something where I would just say, okay, we'll go with Dak because they're going to spread the ball around, but that's a good plan. But the question then becomes, okay, if they spread the ball around, could we see 3,000-yard receivers?
I was trying to get there, but you.
Oh, did I step you? All right, we'll run it. Let me see. I got to hear this.
I was just going to ask Mark what we were thinking last. Every Dallas Cowboys fan was thinking we were going to have 3 1,000-yard wide receivers, and it was looking good until Dak went out. Dak's back. If what we were thinking last year holds true in a PPR league, you're getting the catches from the wide receivers. They're all going to get work. And if we can indeed support 3,000-yard receivers that are getting in between 7 and 12 touchdowns, I think CD is the one with the most upside, but Cooper is going to be a solid wide receiver 1, high-end wide receiver 2 himself. And Gallup, for fantasy purposes, Gallup's great. He's got standalone value. You don't know when, but he's going to have his games that go off. I think it can happen. Dak can support it. We've seen it. We just need to see a full season, and it could be fantasy gold, even with the ball being distributed with the bounce.
Okay, so back to Novell Gallimore. This just came out a few minutes ago. Suffered dislocated elbow with minimal structural damage. Sources said following the MRI, out 4 to 6 weeks with nothing torn. Basically, the best case that could happen. So I guess we kind of dodged a bullet there. We can.
Yeah, my only question is that came from Ian Rappaport. Is he a reputable source? I mean,
well, he's not, but I probably did got that. We got it from a couple of different sources. So it's not just Ian Rappaport. There's a couple of them that are all reporting the same thing. So but
9 minutes.
9 minutes now. Is everybody zooming in on this call?
We sent the links out to the members.
they have the opportunity to.
So
Whether or not they do,
they don't have to. Okay.
Yes, I made it clear that nobody had to be in the Zoom. We wanted them in the draft, whatever was easier for them. I know at least one person was concerned about equipment. So I even said, hey, look, if you want to come in and, unmute yourself, but don't go video, you could still be in here and talk with us.
Okay.
As of yet,
Philly 500 said he's gonna zoom in 5 minutes. He said that about 5 minutes ago. So
he might want to stay home and get some extra cheat sheets out. You know what I mean?
Philly's good people. I enjoy Philly. I enjoy y'all.
Okay. And Rashid is stuck in traffic. So is there a way we could give us a five extra minutes?
Who is pick number one?
Or better yet, let me ask this: what happens if they're not there for the pick?
We can pause throughout the draft.
Oh, as Philly 500 says, pause. Okay.
Yeah, no, that is not an issue. This is your draft. Stu is in charge. Stu, are you going to screen share this bad boy?
Right now, I am lost in the sauce trying to find the pause button so that I can.
It's not up yet.
Okay, it won't come on until the draft actually starts.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
what we can do is we can actually physically reschedule the draft for another time, but I'd rather wait and pause it.
No, look.
Just in case you've got the control of the league manager tools there, let me get to where we can
actually, multiple participants. There we go. Boom. So you guys can share the screens now. So that way you guys can kind of like take control.
Right. As long as Jobu's Mutts can get Travis Kelce at number 3, you guys will be fine. Was I on mute? Or just you guys didn't like that comment?
I'm ignoring you. Don't mind me.
All right. It's just as long as we're on the same page.
Are you talking to me?
No. Yes, but really me.
Well, I'm the only one here.
Oh, well, while we're waiting, that's all right. Hey, one more shout out, if you don't mind.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I just want to throw this up. This is one of our big dog work leagues, and I'm hoping Pretty Ricky gets a chance to watch this just so he can see that his name is on the trophy next to mine.
Okay.
Since he won it this year, COVID did not let me get the trophy to him because it's too big to ship.
Look at that. Zeke at lucky number 7 right there.
Okay. And I really can't see this from here.
Oh, you can't?
Oh, no, you've got it on there. It's just, I have actually a television screen that's about 6 feet in front of me. Okay.
Oh, yeah. All that white screen can really fade out.
All right. So we got Philly 500 in here who's sideways. Unmute your mic there, buddy. Unmute your mic.
Welcome to the party, sir.
We got a dingbat in the house.
Is it unmuted?
You're good.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
All
Yo,
right.
everybody.
What's going
What's
on?
happening? What's going on with you?
Philly 500? You're coming for my meats? Hell no.
I'm
These
coming
are
from Mark
mine.
Holmes meats.
Get
not
your own,
meats.
buddy.
I don't know what kind of meats you're cooking. I come from Mark Holmes meats. I got Traeger.
Look, hey, I got chicken wings, man. I got Jobu wings. Hey, look.
See, I'm coming for the meats.
Look at that barbecue sauce on it.
See, I come for the meats.
You hear that crunch, Philly?
I do.
This is Corey, my friend, brother Ross. He's over in the Discord. Finally get over there. You can find us both over there all the time. I know you're busy, man.
You coming for those meats there, Philly? I see you drooling, buddy.
Wait, say that again, because I can't hear over Mark Holmes chewing.
I was just introducing you to Corey.
What did you say?
Ross. And who do you got here?
Okay.
Deontay Cole, unmute yourself.
What's happening?
Those
How y'all doing?
We're going to try to pause the draft when it gets rolling so Rasheed can get there. He's stuck in traffic.
Yep. The stinking Giant fan.
Wait, say that. I can't hear over Mark Holmes
All right,
chewing.
somebody's got their stuff on in the background. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
That was kind of funny.
All right. Shout out to Philly
We got a
500 who's
double
up in
meet.
here. All right, so we'll give Rasheed a couple. Oh, we still have 4 minutes before it's supposed to kick off, so he still has a couple minutes.
I'm picking 8.
Yeah,
I win.
you win.
So am I in here with a bunch of is it all Cowboy fans?
Turn it off. Turn it off. That was kind of funny. All right. Shout out to Philly 500 who's up in here.
Okay, somebody has their volume up in the background. If you want to listen to that, you need to mute your mic.
Turn that off. You can still hear us talking. So you
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Roscoe, come on.
You win.
That's what it's mean.
So am I in here with a bunch of is it all Cowboy fans?
Okay.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Somebody still has their stuff on in the background.
Okay, I got it.
Okay,
All right, you good? You good, Cole?
there we go.
Yeah, my bad. I had the whatchamacallit on.
Okay, so
All right, I do it every show.
yeah, okay. Let me get my
Philly, to your question about Cowboys fans, most of us are, but my boy Corey over here is not.
We got the Dolphins on the left, Packers on the right.
Packers on the left. Dolphins. You said Dolphins on the right or left?
But I don't know how the daggone screen works.
Oh,
damn it!
there he is.
It's my left and my right.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm lucky I even figured out how to sign on here. So,
All right.
Yeah,
So,
no, I'm a
wait.
Packers fan,
All right.
diehard
Okay,
all the
you
way
sit in
through,
Michael's
but I
spot
got
over
a
there. Okay.
family where I'm Packers shareholders.
Are you logging in on the computer? Or how are you doing? Huh?
That's cool.
Okay. No. Over here.
I think he's
Let's sit
talking
at
to
the
somebody
desk.
else, just ignoring us.
You can sit at the desk, so that way you got the
Well,
headphones
that is
on your
rude. Philly, you
microphone.
want to take charge of this whole thing?
Yeah, I always do.
All right.
What's going on?
A day late and $1
Mark,
short.
you listen to me. Mark, I'm taking over.
You're what?
I'm gonna piss them off. No,
You're doing what?
I said I'm
It's
taking
good.
over.
It's fun to talk shit. I was telling Mark before you came on, as a fan, as Mark's friend, I as a fan first. It's been fun watching you guys' relationship.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's Mark's a good guy. We talk our crap. We text our crap. But at
right.
the end of the day, he's good people. Yes.
And hey, look, it's a new millennium. That kind of relationship. You guys, we're not judging you,
Right.
I'm judging his fat ass, okay? Did you get the other Meadville cameras? I said cameras, didn't I? Okay. He actually got the Mevos like I have right here.
So 250 plus 250 is on this channel?
Huh?
It's 250, Philly 250 plus 250 is on now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
250 plus 250.
He's praying that he can
That's
get to
right.
500. How's that?
250 square. There you go.
He's praying.
And I really
Can
hope
we
y'all
get
don't
the
have to come back on
500?
this show when Philly smashes Jobu Mutts and explain to yourselves what just happened.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Hunter Wool says he doesn't think we're going to do anything with Mike McCarthy.
I agree, Mike.
Boy, you
McCarthy's
guys sounded sad last night on your channel.
Philly.
I was tired. So it was late at night.
Yeah, I know, but y'all sounded really sad and disappointed.
What's that?
I don't know about that. I'm not going to go that far that I was sad and disappointed.
You were crying last night. Don't lie.
All right, we got Rasheed here, so I guess you guys can start whenever you are ready.
Hang tight. Bear with me, Stu. I'm trying to figure it out myself. It is not showing up.
Uh-oh. Broadcast media in full effect.
Oh, yeah. What?
Mm.
All right. Well, first team's on the clock. Good luck.
Who's the first team?
Who's the first person?
I have no idea.
America's team is on the clock.
Where's Michael?
Michael is damn if I know where he is.
Is he asleep?
No, he's
He's gone.
he's
Oh, that's Roger Sparks. Is that Roger Dodger?
it might be. I don't know.
America's team on the clock. You have a minute left.
So what happens if you don't pick?
It automatically picks it. Now, Mark,
Your
I have a
Cowboys
rule.
look bad, Mark.
You have a rule. Wait, how you got a rule in my house?
no NFC East teams, Mark.
Huh?
You cannot pick no. You can only pick from Dallas, but you can't pick no Redskins, Eagles, or Giants.
Say what?
Can you get along with that? Because that's what I'm picking. I'm not picking no Dallas, no Redskins, or no Eagles on my team. That way you don't root for them.
Well, I have somebody who is actually my GM.
Oh, you got a GM?
You got a GM?
Yeah, that's
What?
that's Stewart.
Oh
I thought it was
no!
Pizzle.
No, Pizzle.
Oh,
I invited Pizzle, but his punk ass, he wimped out. He didn't want to come in here and prove that he doesn't know
I
anything
got to
about
jump in
football.
real quick,
You didn't
y'all.
want to come on?
I got to jump in real quick, y'all. I just want to let you know I reset the draft.
Okay.
Give us a couple minutes here just to get our broke ass media together.
GM, really? You can't pick a player.
All right, 12 more minutes for everybody to come on.
Rashid,
you
don't
can't
give me
pick a
that look,
player.
Jack.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Fuck you,
can't
Rashid.
pick- you can't
Rashid,
pick a
fuck
player.
you, man. Fuck you. Roscoe, what is your problem? I've let you out now 3 times. Good God. Go. Don't just sit here and bark.
The dog's the GM, Mark? Is that your GM?
That's the GM.
And you know what? He'd be better than Howie Roseman.
Hey, you might not get an argument out of me. That, I'm not going to argue with you there.
Okay, all right. So, Roscoe, what is your
Although,
beef?
My boy
He's got
Devonte
issues.
Smith, baby.
Roscoe, come here. What's up?
Look at that satanic store.
There we go. I lost my damn
All right,
camera.
so Philly, how you feeling about your team from the other night? Are you feeling good about them?
Yeah, I felt good. I actually felt very good about the whole thing. The end of, the second half we didn't play too good. But I mean, like a lot of those guys aren't even going to be on the team, so I don't worry about it. I thought they came out and they looked pretty crisp. Not a lot of penalties. They didn't have any penalties to mid-second quarter. I thought they did good. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought Hurts was okay. Yeah.
Stu, is there any way you can go in right now real fast and make DMV a commissioner as well?
Hold on.
I think because we got double commit or one
There's-
commish on the team, that's why I
In case
can't
you
get
want
it.
Some, Rashid. I'll take care of it. Roscoe.
Look at that. This is Stu working the league right here. Nah, hold on a minute, DMV. I got him doing it, man. Chill. Relax. Then you can pick anybody you want.
I bet you Mark picked Dak Prescott was first pick.
Oh, that would just be nuts.
Brother up.
All right, who's going to do it?
Oh wow!
Okay. Yes, they're on the Dallas Cowboys plate.
Oh, what are you thinking on your first pick?
So the more you eat, the more you see of the star, buddy. The more you see of the star. All right, we got Rashid up in here.
Jobu wings.
You made wings today?
Oh man, you didn't see me eating the.
Yeah, I heard it.
It should be good, Corey.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right.
You got blue cheese?
You say what?
Some people like blue cheese
Say
on their
what?
hot wings. Some people like ranch.
Look in
I'm
the
a blue
refrigerator
cheese
underneath
guy.
there. I don't know if there's some in there or not. I've got barbecue sauce.
Oh, it's barbecue?
I got barbecue. I got regular wings, and then I got buffalo wing ones. Well,
I'm a big buffalo wing guy.
we know you're a big buffalo. We know you're a big fat buffalo, Philly.
I'm a big fat buffalo with blue cheese.
Yeah. So did you get the 3 cameras to cover your fat ass?
No. I ordered 1 extra camera, not two. I don't know where I'm going to put 2 extra cameras. What the hell am I going to do? I don't even know where I'm going to put the second one, but I liked it. I did like it though, and it is very. It's not that hard to use.
No, they're really. I told you, even a dingbat can use them.
Yeah, I mean, I actually figured out how to put a scoreboard up. It was uneven, and I got to fix the fonts and stuff.
You know, I gave you some napkins over there too, right? You see the football napkins?
Oh, I invented, but they never made it like edible napkins. Wouldn't that be a great invention?
If you did what?
They would invent edible napkins.
Edible? What the fuck are you?
Edible napkins. So you wipe your face, you get all that crap off, and then you eat it.
So you're gonna wipe in your beard and your face and the sweat.
You could get those edible underwear and just use those. You know,
hey, they use those already. Edible napkins, dude. You're eating a hot dog, right? You got mustard relish on it. At the end, you just eat the napkin, dude. It's genius.
And they wonder why they call him a dingbat.
Dude, that's geniusness. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Less space in the trash. You have to pick up. Everybody eat your napkin. It tastes like whatever you're eating for dinner. I love it.
You know what? If you go edible plate, you can just fold it like a taco.
I like that idea too. I thought about it.
So Philly, you just want to eat everything. My takeaway from this is Philly 500 just wants to eat everything.
Yes, pretty much.
All right. If you tuned in, E2, that's some fat shit. E2 Blue said that's some fat shit.
Hey, let me send E2.
All right, E2, are you online ready to get this draft going? We've got Rashid up in here. We got Philly 500. We got Roz. We got D2 Stu. Who I have in the bottom? I can't see the name on the bottom of my screen.
That's some fat shit.
Who's at the bottom of the screen there? Yo, who's at the bottom of the screen? Who's the last person?
Yeah, it's me, Deontay.
Okay. I can't. Your name is cut off on the bottom. So Deontay, what's up? All right, E2's in here ready to draft. He said he's gonna kick some. Look, you know what? I don't care who wins as long as it's not Philly 500. I just want everybody to smack down Philly 500's team, so that way at the end of the season I can give Philly 500 this. Okay, hold
ain't gonna happen.
Is Mike J coming over
We'll give him this, the fucking toilet bowl, okay?
Ain't happening.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie. At this point, it's starting to look like we cannot pause this.
Okay, that's all right. If you're not here
because there's supposed to be a settings button. Instead, all I see is draft help.
Let's rock and roll.
All right, let it go.
T-minus 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Now, Rashid's giving me a hard way to go because I was smart enough to hire a GM.
Hey.
He's saying, he said, do you smell something?
Yo, you can't pick a player. There's something wrong.
Roscoe, let's go.
All right, we have a lot of people in the draft, so it looks like we got a plenty of group ready to go. Unfortunately, I don't always match up their names to their team names, but
okay. Well, we know this is Jobu Mutts. What's the name of your team besides Stinking Giant? Oh, I'm sorry. What is your team's name, Rashid?
It's Stafford Giants, I think.
Stafford Giants. Okay, is that like Stafford Wives?
No.
Okay.
No.
Philly 500. What's your team's called? Losers.
Philly 500.
It's not the Losers.
No, I was gonna call it "Where's the Meats," but I didn't edit it yet.
Like Arby's.
500 right now.
Like Arby's, we have the meats.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a moron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Philly 500 team name is Team Arby's. We have the meats.
Team Arby's.
I like it. Yeah.
Philly 500? You're coming for my meats? Hell no. These are mine. Get your own, buddy.
I'm coming for the meats.
Get your own, jackass. All right. So what did you do wrong there, Ross?
All right, Stubert. I want you to go on your screen right now, and you see where it says all NFL teams?
Mm-hmm.
Right above Christian McCaffrey, there's a league manager link. Go in there, boom, pause button. Duh. That is so my fault, y'all. That is so on me because I knew I didn't even go to that link. There's your pause button.
All right, that's cool. If we need to pause for some reason, we got it now.
Yeah, I'll be on that the whole time. So if you want to pause, just say something. I'll hit it.
Okay.
4 minutes and
Because I am just here hanging out. DMV is running his team. I am not here.
Well, he's getting a tattoo.
Well, I don't know if he's getting a tattoo
damn.
yet because he's blowing up my phone, but, you know.
Well, damn, E2. My bad, man. I thought you knew about it. Yeah, Rashid called and said, "Hey, I'm gonna come for your meats." So we ended up having him come. Yeah, sure. Are you close by, or how are you gonna do that, Rashid?
What's that?
No, I'm sorry, not Rashid. Irvin. E2. Yeah.
Oh,
You gonna do the draft and drive over?
Yo,
You're more than welcome.
in a chat. Genius idea.
What's that?
The edible napkins. Just use bread. Wipe your face.
Bread.
Wipe your face with the bread and just eat it.
bread doesn't go with everything, though. You're not gonna if you're having like
salmon. I'm not having bread.
Oh Lordy, I don't know, man. Salmon cake sandwiches are pretty good.
Mark, Jobu's edible napkins. There you go. $1 million idea. I just gave it to you.
That's okay.
Jobu's edible napkins. You watch, like 10 years from now, somebody will invent it.
Okay.
No, we're gonna do
kind of like Mojo, kind of like Mojo moments.
The Jobu edible napkins. You get them in a pack of 500.
There you go.
But you got to keep them fresh, though.
quiet on the napkins.
I mean, seriously.
Edible napkins, baby.
How long does it take you to get to your place, Mark?
All right. I'm ready whenever you guys kick this thing on.
2.5 minutes, Mark. I'm sorry. I reset the clock.
Now, Brett doesn't go with everything. Looking good, Mark. Ultimate, it must be the camera angle because my ass has gotten fat. I'm almost in that next level of Philly 500 level. I'm getting up in there.
I'm svelte. What are you talking
Y'all
about?
hear me right now? Anybody?
Yeah, we hear you.
All
We hear you.
right. How long does it take?
Svelte.
All right. Well, E2, come on around the back, man. You know where we are. We got some chicken wings here. We got some Mike's lemonade in the fridge. We got the dog outside barking. I let your ass out. Now, either you're going to be out or in, but you're not going to do both. You're not going to drive me crazy, Roscoe. I know your daddy ain't here. Don't act up. All right.
Fifth time's a charm.
So we have
throw those wing bones in that Dallas Cowboys bucket. Put the bucket on the floor, and the dog will be fine.
until those bones, puncture his intestines. Okay, you don't give a dog chicken bones, man. You don't do it.
I give my dog chicken bones. He eat them up.
Yeah, they'll eat them up, but that shit splinters, man.
How long does it take E2 to get there?
Oh, he said he can do multiple things at the same time. So don't hold up for him.
When it gets to his, he doesn't pick till 10.
So he's got time. Shit, he got time, man. All right.
Minute to go.
He should have time to get there anyway. So
Mark, what do you pick? What number?
I'm 3. I'm surprised I'm not 4.
Carolina Cowboy, you can join that Discord, get in here with us, and jump in a learner league. We're here to help. You can even ask us. I put out for members.
Ultimate says maybe it's just the glow of football being back strong. Yeah, it could be. I am glowing because football. You're right. I'm happy this can be about football.
So Mark, you must be really excited about Ben DiNucci, huh?
Oh my God, the sidearm king, man! The way he sidearms those passes. Oh, it was crazy last night because people in the chat were like, "Oh, Ben DiNucci should be starting, bench Dak." I'm like, "Oh my God!"
I love it.
I was like, "Please tell me you're kidding me, right?"
I think he's my favorite Cowboy ever. Ben DiNucci, I like him.
Yeah,
I think you should start him.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure you would love that.
So
the funny thing is, he still is better than Danny Dimes.
Oh, are we going there? Are we going there? Are we going there?
Of course we're going there, Rashid.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
I'm telling you, you should go get Joe Flacco. At least he can throw the football.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to be starting in Philadelphia.
That's what I'm saying. You should trade
Hurts
for him.
is going to be hurting the feelings of all the Eagle fans out there.
You should be trading
Hurts
for him.
going to be good.
Too bad we don't have a
Hurts is
Washington
gonna be just
fan
fine.
in here. That would make it perfect. Okay.
Hurts is going to be just fine. I'm not worried about Hurts at all. He's fine.
I'm actually worried about him because I'm afraid you guys are going to tar and feather him before the season is over with.
Well, I don't.
If Carson Wentz comes back, and is ready to start the season opener,
they said he's going to start.
and ends up playing really well, and Hurts goes down the toilet. Oh my God! I've gotten a taste already of some Eagle fans that are already pissed. You know that they are literally already pissed about him.
We have auto pick with the first pick.
We have an auto pick.
I guess America's team is not picking.
We are missing. Depending on who it is.
They'll get McCaffrey if he doesn't come on. So.
Well, it's not like that's a bad pick. I wouldn't do it ever, but that's just me.
Well, like I said, I do know Eagle fans are ready to be pissed off.
That's the luck, man. That's my luck. You know what I mean?
Oh no, they might be a dark horse, man.
I can't believe it. Pisses me off. You know what I mean? Pisses me off, dude. I'm serious. Dude, they get the phenomenal athlete in Indy, and we get the friggin' donut king shoving shit in his mouth.
So true. It's so true. It's so true.
All right, so
wait, who's the donut king?
Last year, Carson Wentz when he put on the extra weight.
Oh,
Philly was pissed last year. Okay, he was pissed.
All right, Christian McCaffrey's off the board to America's team first overall.
Who's second on the pick?
Team Vato.
He might be out of pick early too. He was having a little bit of problems earlier.
Well, damn.
Mark, you get one chance at Dak Prescott. That's it.
I got one chance, one opportunity.
Because I'm taking him.
You're taking Dak?
Yep.
What do you mean you're taking Dak?
Dalvin Cook is going auto pick if Vato doesn't pick.
I'm taking him.
Wow, 2 running backs.
That's a disparity, man. That's wrong, man.
My GM, I got the draft card right here, ready to go, Stu. I got the draft card here, and you know what? That boy Johnny Manziel, he throws such a pretty pass. Show me the money here. We're gonna get.
Yeah, just fire Jimmy Johnson. You'll be okay.
Stu, are you ready to make that pick, son? Are you ready to go get us that franchise quarterback here? Let's go get ourselves that Johnny Manziel.
I've been ready.
You've been ready? All right. So Dalvin Cook is the highest rated player at right now that's left on the board?
Typically in one quarterback fantasy leagues, your running backs are going to go off the board pretty early, especially the top 10, top 12 guys, because of the limited quantity of guys that you can trust to plug and play every week.
Look at Ezekiel Elliott sitting right there. I might take him. Take him.
As Barry Switzer said, we did it our way, didn't we, Jerry? We did it our way, and we're going to do it our way, aren't we, Stu? We're going to do it our way. We're going to get unconventional. We're going to reinvent the wheel here in fantasy football. You know what? What am I going to do?
You'll see.
I'm going to take Jalen Hurts.
Mark, can you pin the Discord when I get it?
I'm going to take about 2 minutes here because Mark tasked us with doing fantasy football for dummies, him being the dummy.
I'm the big dummy here.
We've got people of all experience levels playing. Like I was saying earlier, normally you're going to take running backs early, maybe a top-end wide receiver like an Adams, a Hill later in the first, or a Kelsey. I don't do tight end first round, but I do not recommend what we're about to do here. However,
Stu, you're fired. You're fired.
There is no bigger fan of this player than the man that runs this channel right here. He was there on draft day with a sign for draft Dak before anybody even knew who Dak Prescott was.
Do it.
Dak Prescott is our guy. This is the first ever Jobu's Much League.
I knew
and I am capable as the tasked personnel to still win this league with our man,
Stu.
Dak Prescott.
You're fired! You're fired!
Money.
You just literally just trashed me and just said, "Fuck you, I'll do it."
Quarterbacks come off the board like your Pat Mahomes type guys, round 3 to 5, 6, and anywhere anybody says you could draft Pat Mahomes, I'm drafting Dak. But there's no way to even risk. It's Mark's team, and Dak is our guy, and that's where we're going. But beginners, I would not recommend quarterback round 1. You can get quarterbacks. Part of playing fantasy is having fun, so we have to do that here. We got a great quarterback.
Okay, so but wait a minute, hold it. So we took Dak, and then Pat Mahomes was taking the next pick?
Because we kind of shook things up by taking Dak.
You know, I like to stir this shit up. I like to stir the shit up. Okay. All right.
Had to do.
All right. So Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson. Okay. So now all of a sudden all the quarterbacks are going, huh?
Wait. What is going on here?
Uh-huh.
What did you just do?
Who? Me?
All right, hold on a minute. I'm pausing this thing for a second.
Pause. Philly 500, pause.
Let's just clarify. I understand D2W Stu. I understand Stu said it, but let's just make sure we clarify. In a traditional format, basic league where you start one quarterback, there are 12 teams.
Yep.
Which means out of 32 quarterbacks that are available initially, you only need 12.
Yep.
The NFL average is between 53 and 57 quarterbacks will start one game per year every year.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't do what you did, but you don't then have other people do what you did when you did what you did, because now they do what they're doing. And Philly's going to win with Derrick Henry, but
isn't that a song? Do what
right,
you did when you did what you did when you do what you do. What the?
This draft is going beautiful.
31.
You know, guys, I just like to stir that shit up.
Who's Texas Heat? Who is that?
I knew you were going to take Dak Prescott. I knew it.
Hey, it's better than having the ass players I had last year. You know, Miles Sanders and Zach Ertz and shit. I was like, I don't want no goddamn Eagles on my team. And they didn't do shit for me. They didn't do shit for me, Philly. Just like they didn't do shit for you.
Your boys didn't do much different.
Well, we didn't have.
What did you guys do yesterday?
Well, because we lost our general, buddy.
You might not.
Barkley is the highest rated player out there right now. That bum.
What do you think it was going to be higher?
My left toe would be higher than
Henry?
Man. That broke down running back. Man, we'll even start the season.
Are we seriously talking about Barkley over Zeke?
You got to start playing.
Yeah.
Week 1, 2.
I'll take
3.
Zeke over his ass any day. Zeke can stay on the
Yo,
field.
I would take. What's the other running back y'all had? Who was the backup?
Tony Pollard.
I would take him over Zeke.
Oh no.
What?
Okay.
Are you serious?
I don't know about it.
Okay. Put down that mics, man.
Okay.
You put liquor in there straight up, didn't you? Come on, man. Who's on the
Hard
clock?
lemonade, baby.
I take Pollard over Saquon.
Ooh.
Oh man.
At least he can stay healthy, right?
True on that one.
That means he's a harder worker. That's why he got hurt, because he's a harder worker.
All right, so Stu, GM.
Damn straight.
Now that I fucked up the draft and got Dak and all that, okay. Now that I've get thrown a monkey look, I can see that look, Roz. I see that look that you're giving right there. You're like, what the fuck did you do? You done messed this shit up, man. Okay. So
I called Bogart earlier today, and I told him what we were gonna do. You're gonna do what? I said, yeah. Taking Dak in the first.
Okay, but here's the reality, though. Okay, with this being the snake draft, and for those that are turning in, I actually feel like I know something here because I can say
Antonio
snake draft.
Gibson. What?
We have the third pick in the draft, but the way it goes is when you go all the way to the bottom, it goes in reverse. So we're not picking until late in the second round. There's no chance that I'm going to be able to get my quarterback Dak Prescott if that's the guy I believe that I want. Right?
Knowing your room is part of every draft, and if you're in a room with Cowboys fans, you run the risk of somebody doing what we did. So
yeah,
to keep the juju right on this team for Jobu and Dak being so central to you in this show. We did that, but normally
Jobu much, Shane.
Typically in a normal draft where it's kind of spread out with fan bases, Dak's going to come late round 4, early round 5, but I'll take him in round 3.
There's no way he wouldn't have been there by the time I got my second pick. One of the Cowboy fans would have picked him up before then.
When we did the draft order last night, I was hoping we got somewhere in the back end, like that 10, 11, 12 area, because I was pretty sure he wouldn't go, and we could still get him, and then I could turn around and we would have had a little bit more to choose from over on this end. But we'll be all right. We'll make it happen. The league's not
the best day of the year.
The league's not one on draft day. We're just bored of the house right now, and we'll be in this thing in the end.
Ruska, what is your problem?
Hey, when we get to Jobu's mutts, Stu, do you want to pause this just to give Vato and
you want to go out again?
America's team a chance to jump back in? We'll just give him one last, holler that, hey.
I'm not up for a while, so you got it covered.
Are you going to ping them? That's fine. If you guys are fine with pausing it for a few minutes, so we can try.
Well, not a few minutes. We'll give him like 5 seconds.
All right. Do whatever you want.
I got no love.
Look, it is what it is. Everybody's
Wait a minute. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Everybody's had a heads up on draft day for a while now, and we can pause it for them for a little bit, give them a chance, try to ping them one more time. I'll do that right now.
Well, I just pinged Roger Dodger. If you want to hit up Vato when it's your pick.
All right, I get him.
And Carolina Cowboy.
I've had some teams.
No, hold on a sec.
Do better than people that don't do autos, so there's that too.
All right, Stu, hold on a sec. Carolina Cowboy in the chat. I don't know what you mean you didn't get an email for the invite to the league. We're setting up leagues, so either email me at the address I sent earlier or hit the Discord link. But then let us, we'll get those invites out within the next couple of weeks.
Carolina Cowboy said he didn't get an invite for the league. Carolina, did you join the Discord?
Yeah, we're just putting together the Jobu 3 and 4 right now. So those invites, when they go out, we'll let everybody know in Discord.
Okay. Did I miss anything major?
No.
Yeah, Dak Prescott went number 3 overall.
Man, that must have been to a genius team, right? All right, so Stu, we got to get the running back now, right? Right.
Wow, DMV got Jonathan Taylor and Travis Kelce. I mean, that's a heck of a pair. That's
because of the snake.
Oh, Mark, that worked out perfectly.
What did we get? What did we do?
Oh, look at that. That was pretty.
Me, Najee Harris, or Clyde Edwards-Helaire, where I would go right here. Najee's going to get the volume in Pittsburgh, and Clyde, you know how I feel about Clyde at Texas.
Okay, well, I guess take Harris then, I guess. So you tell me.
Come on, Najee. It's your team.
Sure.
Both of them are fine picks.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Najee?
Okay.
Go pick.
I thought you were going to pause it through those autos. Whoops.
Whoops what?
I texted Votto. My bad.
Well, we didn't pause. We just let him auto pick. So it's all right. You know what? What did we get? DeAndre Hopkins, Joe Mixon, Clyde Edwards-Helaire team, Calvin Ridley.
Jason Peters signed with the Bears. Interesting.
Hey,
any thoughts, Philly?
Mark, we're on the clock.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, we're on the clock again. Shit. Oh man, that's quick. What do you think? I can't see the names on there, dog.
You got to
Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown.
Justin Jefferson. I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's ass. I got to take Justin Jefferson if he's there.
No. Whoa.
What?
Are you sure?
Why?
Because I'm looking right now, and remember, your guy is off week 7. All right, Daniel Jones has a different bye week.
What does Daniel Jones have to do with Justin Jefferson?
No, you got Dak Prescott. I was just trying to help you out with a backup quarterback. I mean, you obviously wanted quarterback that bad that you took him in the first round.
I'm going to be one of those teams that you don't have, that you don't think about. Okay, there's reasons why I take Justin Jefferson, just because every time he has a great game, I can go back to Philly 500 and say, I don't want Justin Jefferson because he's ass. You follow me? You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're dealing with an idiot. Okay, I understand you're dealing with an idiot.
And see, now we took Dak in the first round, but we've got Najee Harris and Justin Jefferson. Najee's going to be, with that volume, Najee's going to be a beast this year in fantasy.
Right.
And Justin Jefferson, as we saw last year as a rookie, he gets it done each year too.
I'm just watching Cole right now. I'm like, he over there waiting to pounce on something.
Yeah, he looks intense, man. Yeah. I look like at the moment. I look like
between the two, man.
I tell you what, the look that Deontay Cole has is like, I'm a defensive tackle and he's looking like he's a road grader about to go to my ass.
Oh my gosh, that's because he just drafted Mahomes, Aaron Jones, and A.J. Brown. Y'all letting that dude build a monster. I mean, right now everybody's getting elite players. Mm-hmm. But he's got an elite at 3 different positions.
All right.
I mean, you guys almost did, but you went with Dak in the first.
Oh, are you saying something about my core? Oh, you know what, Roz? I'm going to take that dolphin thing and throw it in the fire tonight like that moth, okay?
That's why I got my Joe Barty early.
Oh, shit.
Dolphin wristband is a Jobu sacrifice in the fire pit tonight, Roz.
Damn.
It did save Jobu. It did save Jobu.
Oh, man. Damn. All right. I'm on the clock
George
in
Kittle.
14
All right.
picks, so I got
3rd round
to go.
That's reasonable.
Now let's look at some of these teams so far. America's team. Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Running back, but I like all 3. I like that. And he's on auto.
Shout out to Colton. Congratulations on that first win, man.
Auto. Dalvin Cook, DeAndre Hopkins, Calvin Ridley. I like it.
Yeah, Colton, three pancakes, man. That's good stats.
Mike J with Russell Wilson, Zeke, and DK Metcalf.
All right, so Philly 500 is awful quiet down there, which is kind of strange.
I'm just enjoying this.
So what does Philly 500 have on his team so far?
We're getting to him.
Philly is rocking and rolling.
AJ Brown, DMV. Where we at? DMV. Jonathan Taylor, Chris Carson, and Travis Kelce. Yeah.
Philly. There's a nice pick there in the 3rd.
Rashid, looking at Josh Allen, Austin Eckler, and George Kittle. So 2 of the top 3 tight ends off
Dynasty
the board.
says, how is Eckler still on the board?
Philly with Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and Terry McLaurin.
Eckler's not still on the board?
I'm just enjoying watching you guys.
There's Philly's team right there. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and Terry McLaurin. I like it.
Barkley's going to get hurt, so he won't be there for long. Okay, that's if he ever gets on the field.
If Barkley gets hurt, then I still got Derrick Henry. Right?
Okay, all right. I mean, well, why don't you go ahead and pick Carson Wentz there too, buddy? Why don't you pick Carson Wentz?
I haven't got there yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Lamar Jacobs.
Am I allowed to throw out the voodoo during the show? Because I'm just telling you that I have put this across Twitter. I've even put it out there in most of my leagues. But the vision that I saw of Derrick Henry getting hurt in week 5.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Look, Philly kind of side-eyed you there.
I'm sorry, but week 5.
Week 5?
Week 5. You got him. You need to trade him before week 5. That's all I'm telling you.
Not listening to the live stuff right now.
I'll make sure I do that. I don't think so. We'll see.
Hey, you get 4 good weeks out of him.
I'm gonna have to take out the holy water or something. Block that. That voodoo doll.
The thing with Henry is his usage. He's going to be at 1,000 touches.
And he's due for an injury now. That's a lot of wear and tear.
I mean, you're all trying to jinx me. I got Derrick Henry.
And this is this his 5th year? Is this Henry's 5th year?
I think so.
Because fourth year is usually the peak. After the fourth year, you start going downhill.
Henry's a different monster, but the other thing you got to remember, too, is analytically speaking, 1,500 yards is when we start to see a decline across all talents, regardless of who they are.
True.
Even greats like Adrian Peterson and such. So he's not at that point yet. But what I'm talking about, honestly, is just a vision. Just what I saw happen in week 5. And I'm sorry. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I hope your vision was just a dream, because I am superstitious about that kind of stuff. So now I'm like scouting these running backs.
No, my dream was that Justin Jefferson last year, the JJ, the rookie record, the 1,400 yards, is going to be overshadowed by the JJ this year, which is Jalen to Jalen.
From Miles Sanders' injury, which is a hamstring injury, which kept him out of a lot of the OTAs and minicamp last year.
You're fired.
What the hell did that door just shut for? Did you hear that? A check door just opened and shut.
Got my boy CD.
Nobody's around. What the hell's going on? Anyways, I'm sorry. I got fires. I got power shutting off all around me. I got ghosts running around my house. What the hell's going on? Anyways, so it's got to be Mark Holmes and that stupid Jobu doll. That's what I think it is. Because that Jobu doll, I'm chopping its head off this year. I don't care how evil it is. I will come with the power of God, baby, and I am chopping its head off. Now, so you can't scare me. It's all true.
You're not superstitious at all, right?
Oh, hell yeah, I am. I am totally superstitious.
All right, I'm on the clock at 5 picks. All right.
Go ahead and pause it if you want to give them that chance to jump back on and get off of auto.
So we got King Dingbat on the clock, and I don't know if he wants to talk about his pick here, what he wants to do. We'll wait.
No, I'm ready to pick. It just won't let me pick.
No, it won't let you pick till I take it off of pause. Stu told me to pause it. I'm just following orders,
No, I hear you. I'm ready. At this point, there's a few places I could go, but I'm looking at quarterbacks here. So we need a quarterback, and there's one guy I like. I like the young guys. I like the guys that are, have their best years ahead of them. And
you mean like Carson Wentz?
Right here, I'm going to have to take. I didn't say Carson Wentz. There's two guys I could take here.
Tell you what, we'll pause it on Peebles. So let me open it up.
Draft day.
We're gonna let the man make the pick.
All right, I know I got to get a running back now. I know I've got to get a running back. Isn't that right, Stu?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
All right.
Wait, I didn't see it. Who was drafted? Stu, you can pause it on your pick. Oh, Justin Herbert. You're talking about a guy he's got a new coach that wants to air out the ball. They're not going to extend Mike Williams, but he's throwing to one of the best in the game, Keenan Allen. Yep. That dude he's in my top 15, maybe top 12 this year. He really is good.
I like that kid a lot. I do.
That's why I picked him.
And people's got Allen right after him.
I'm on the clock in 1. So what's the best running backs we got left there? Stu. Hey, Stu. What's the best running backs?
Miles Sanders still out there?
No, don't even.
Oh, fuck that Miles Sanders.
Oh, that's why I wanted to get him.
Fuck that. No Eagles shit on my team this year.
David Montgomery comes to mind here. There's other guys I like, but David Montgomery, even though he's not a guy I typically go after, dude did finish top 10 last year. Finished strong. And he's got that young quarterback feel.
Yeah,
Dalton.
So he'll probably have to run a lot. I was sitting there thinking, yeah. Okay.
You got Andy Dalton and then Fields after probably
right.
the first.
You got, put in the one behind the bar there, because that way the dog can't get into it. Yeah, I guess we'll take David Montgomery.
Go with Monty.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize, guys. I'm trying to keep up with you. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, and obviously, I have
Oh, you got it on pause, huh?
Yeah, and I got DMV. You know, I mean he's in charge of the team here, so you know, Mark's got you, DMV's got me.
Oh man, Colton, damn. Philly doesn't have the power of God. He's got the power of donuts. Damn.
I don't like donuts. They got a hole in the middle. I need something that does not have any cutouts. Give me cake. Give me tasty cake. Give me, food.
Fashnacht.
Oh,
Fashnacht, man. Philly, Fashnacht. It's like it's a donut with the holes still there.
There you go.
I don't know why they don't just call it a round piece of bread, but they call it a Fashnacht.
I'll eat that.
It's a Pennsylvania Dutchie
But the
thing.
nice thing about donuts is you can put like 5, one on each finger though, and just kind of, I want that one, I want that one. And, you get different flavored ones.
That's true.
And then of course there's the jelly donuts don't have a hole in them.
Those donuts are fresher than your.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
jelly donuts got a hole in it.
Well, but they're filled.
No, that's where you put the jelly at.
Right, but
it still got a hole.
You got a hole in your head too,
but it's still full.
Full of shit.
Stu, are you ready? Are you ready to take your pick? I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, am I on the clock again?
They're gone.
Yes.
Oh shit, Stu,
Can
what am I doing here?
Stop depending on your GM and make a pick. Be an independent brother.
Now, don't be mad just because we got a great team here. Stu, what are we doing?
Oh, you gonna blame Stu when it sucks?
My keys are I don't want no Washington stank, no Eagles stank, or Giants stank.
NFC East. That's my point.
Hey, go with Michael Gallup.
Oh, Gallup,
never mind, he gone too.
Oh shit. Well, I know Amari Cooper's gone, and I know CD's gone, right?
Mark, do you want my top secret?
What's your top secret?
Top 12 wide receiver for 2021.
Who?
I just TikTok this today. He is because every year we have an average of one guy breaks into the top 12 that has never been there before.
Okay. Who?
DJ Moore.
Okay. Stu?
I stay away from Deontay Johnson in most drafts. I don't want anything to do with Myles Gaskin. Julio's interesting, but A.J. Brown's going to get the bulk, and they do have Derrick Henry. New team.
I just drafted Odell Beckham.
Oh, fuck you.
He's on Cleveland. That's okay.
I like DJ Moore, Ayuk here.
Okay. All right. We'll try DJ Moore.
Don't say
even though he's got Sam Darnold throwing to him.
All right, DMV, I got him to do it.
Okay. Fuck you, Bros. Roz, I take back all those nice things I said about you.
No, it's up on TikTok.
All 2 of them.
It's up there. It's up there for the world.
All 2 of the nice things I said about you.
One Miami, one Green Bay.
There you go.
Sam Darnold should do better down in Carolina. Everybody that gets away from Adam Gase does better when they go somewhere else. And DJ Moore, solid, high upside. If Darnold plays better than he has, obviously.
All right. So
I completely missed the fact that DMV got himself Lamar Jackson.
Interesting. Okay.
Welcome back, Lamar. Welcome back.
So
hey,
Stu,
you have a good year.
Okay.
We got a running back. We got a couple of wide receivers. We've got a quarterback. Where do we want to go now? Tight end?
Hey, did y'all took David Montgomery too?
Yeah, you were gone when we made that pick.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine.
God bless America.
What? Where is he?
My backup quarterback is gone, but that's okay.
You mean Daniel Jones?
I mean,
no Danny Double Nickel.
Oh boy.
You know what?
We'll see what's on the board when Spark.
Let's go.
Tight end at this point, there's still a grip of guys out there.
Right.
Once you get past Kittle, Kelsey, and Waller, tight end's the worst position to project in fantasy football. But there's some out there.
Cole got that Mark Andrews on a download. He just went and snaked away the number 1 receiver on the Baltimore Ravens, and
that's the only receiver that Lamar Jackson can throw to.
I was going to say, do they even have receivers in Baltimore? I mean, seriously.
You want to know? There's a rumor right now that they might be getting one, but it's just a rumor. I don't like putting out rumors all the time. It's especially if we don't have any.
Tristan Hill could be a backup
wide receivers,
but Tristan Hill's on the PUP list still.
Tristan Hill,
yeah, he's still on the PUP list. They're asking who's the backup for Neville Gallimore.
I heard somebody released Aldon Smith. Y'all could bring him in.
Yeah, okay.
We don't want him.
That's a damn shame. Can't get his shit straight.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Your life together. Football aside.
I'll tell you right now, I'm curious to see how this draft finishes out because everybody's got good players to this point, which is what you want. In the first 5 rounds, you want the core of your roster to be in place, whether it be, extra running backs or one at each position or whatever it is, you want your core. So this is when we get into the point where we see the teams differentiate themselves. And I'm just really curious to see where we go because, if I had to make my pick, everybody has a shot right now, except
Philly 500. Shit, I got the best shot right now. What are you talking about?
Look, if I'm wrong, let's put it this way. I will 100% own it on this show. If I am wrong and my vision does not come to pass, Philly 500 is going to the title game.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know what?
Thank you.
Ross.
Sorry, there's only 2 ways.
He's going to the donut shop. That's his title game, the donut shop.
Donuts. I don't like donuts. Give me tasty cake.
Ross, you forgot rule number 1 here.
Donut shop.
Herbert a lot
on this channel.
Henry, Barkley, McLaurin, Johnson. That's solid.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say I was number 1.
Absolutely.
Rule number 1 is you never flatter Philly 500.
Get the French toast out of here.
Okay, so Ross,
You're fired. You're fired.
Well,
you can't compliment Philly 500. You just can't. Just can't.
So we can't adjust the rules a little for the fantasy show.
Nope.
We got to compliment.
No, he's already got a big enough head. We can't make it any bigger. Okay.
Come on, Mark.
All right, well, look, he did.
If I win, it's because Mark Holmes took Dak Prescott with the number 3 pick in the draft.
He did draft Aqua Hands in Deontay Johnson.
I like Deontay Johnson's upside, though.
Yeah, a whole lot of people like Deontay Johnson, and they forget that Juju Smith-Schuster is better than Deontay ever wants to be.
I don't know. Was Juju still there?
One more year. He's playing for a contract.
No. I mean, he was still on the board. I thought he was gone.
Juju's probably way down the board because people think that he's actually.
Oh, I looked for him. I thought he was gone. Well,
no, he's number 57.
He's still there?
You have a shot to get him. You have a shot. Oh, wow. But look at who you have to pass. Kenny Golladay. Odell Beckham.
No. I like Juju, but I got my eye on somebody else. Somebody else is the apple of my eye right now. Texas Heat picks. I'm on the board.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even really know DMV. Like, I met him last night, but I'm just really feeling his roster right now. Lamar Jackson, Jonathan Taylor. I mean, Chris Carson's been my boy every year.
All right.
Travis Kelce.
All right, we're on the pick in 4 picks.
Woods with Stafford there now.
Juju went before.
Oh, yeah. Brandon Ayuk.
Ayuk going to have a big year.
I like
big
Ayuk.
year this year. I think he's going to have a monster year. I think Ayuk is a very good player.
You do know that.
Yep. I know.
Historically speaking, it's very rare for a rookie quarterback to sustain 1 or more wide receivers.
Yeah, I understand. I still think he's going to be effective.
And Trey Lance is kind of just like Carson Wentz.
If Trey Lance starts.
Oh, yeah. If Jimmy G's on there, then you're golden.
Right.
I can't, but unfortunately, dude just keeps getting hurt. I mean, I wish he would just be healthy for 1 year.
Yeah, Steve, it's on the clock. Who's it going to be?
I don't know. I need a backup running back. God, gee.
Please.
Where's the Jeopardy theme music, Mark?
Well, while we have a moment, I want everybody to remember to check out my TikTok. I'm going to be working on a JSR fantasy one. We do have the JSR fantasy at gmail.com available. Mm-hmm. So anybody can shoot an email in there. We will try and get to those questions as well. Mark has an awesome Janet Jackson video up on my TikTok.
I don't know about it being awesome. Nobody's watching it.
No, you're up over 160, 170 people.
Mark, we're coming up, boss.
Hey, look, I'm small time, Mark. For me, that's a lot of people. I mean,
you the man.
Mark, we're coming up, boss.
All right. What? I don't know what to do.
All right, then.
Do it live.
Okay, I see Galladay's up there. Hell no, I don't want no giant stank. Cortland Sutton. Okay.
He don't want you either.
But well, good. It's mutual.
Don't talk about my teammate like that.
You sure are enjoying those wings, though, aren't you?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
They're keeping me calm.
I can't take Galladay because you ain't got nobody to throw the ball to him.
No.
What are you talking about? They drafted that Kadarius Toney kid.
I mean, seriously.
But how you gonna get the ball?
I like.
You can draft him, and he'll make you lose. We just lose on purpose. I know, right? A wide receiver.
Quarterback.
Why did we get a wide receiver?
Okay, so why did we get a wide receiver?
I'm
on the clock. Galladay's there.
PPR, look where I got it at. I got it on Jamar Chase, the rookie wide receiver playing in Cincinnati with his college quarterback, Joe Burrow.
Don't do that.
A rookie with the broke down quarterback coming back?
Exactly. Don't do that pick. You finally making a grown man pick. I would say don't do that pick.
It's got to be better than Odell Beckham Jr. because he still has that giant.
If you don't want that, then give me Javonte Williams at running back and just trust me.
Yeah, let me take him running back because why we get a wide receiver? Okay, no, let's take the running back.
Let me take Javonte.
Yeah,
he's going to be even if Gordon gets his early work.
I mean, I'm not sold on Joe Burrow. I really am not.
You're on the clock.
Now coming back around on the clock.
Damn, I'm back up again. Shit.
Mark, there's no way that I'm passing on
Jerry Jeudy. Take Jerry Jeudy.
One of the best route runners in the league already.
I'm surprised he's still there.
Jeudy, me and Roz have been drafted in dynasty leagues. Shit, how many months now, Roz?
Wait, don't bring me up in the same sentence as Jerry Jeudy.
I didn't say he's your guy. But he's been one of my guys. I've got him and CeeDee Lamb paired up so many times. I lost count, and I love that combo in the drafts that are going. We didn't get CeeDee Lamb because we got Justin Jefferson. I'm cool with that. But Jerry Jeudy, some people are down on him because of the quarterback situation. But Jerry Judy's he's got high upside this year.
Okay. Jerry Jeudy is last year's Amari Cooper. And understand when I say that, the level of technician that they are as a route runner is unmatched except by the elites. Okay, that now there are many things that go into playing wide receiver, but route running is like you need it. You need to be right. You need to be capable of it. That way you can throw off the cornerbacks. You can throw off the safeties. Your quarterback can find you, type of thing, or knows
David
where
Wiley,
you are.
Okay, David Wiley wants to know, is he too late? Because his wife kept holding him up. We know you owed it to your wife the way you've been holding that Joe Barty, buddy.
I don't understand what you mean.
David Wiley, he's in the draft here. I think he's been on auto pick.
There's plenty of draft left.
All right, well, let's pause it right now.
Pause.
What team is he?
David, what team are you there, buddy? I don't know which one he is. Because I don't know shit. I see
real quick, though, while we're waiting for him to answer that, just to finish the Judy thought, what you have to understand is that they don't matter what quarterback they have. Right now, people are like, well, Bridgewater's playing better this way, Drew Lock's playing better this way, blah, blah, blah. Judy likes this. It doesn't matter. Like Amari Cooper leaving teams and succeeding that same year to Dallas, Jerry Jeudy is that kind of technician, and I'll hang my hat on that. I do like Cortland Sutton more for fantasy, but Jerry Jeudy, I would not be shocked to see him have a Fitzgerald length of a career. Just because you can lose speed and still run routes like he does.
Wait a minute, is David Wiley in this draft?
No,
I don't think so.
David, okay.
He might be in JSR too.
You're probably in next week's draft. Okay. All right. So
all right, we're back on, and 2 kickers went in the 7th round. That's a little weird too, but hey, okay. I'm not sure why, but they really like those kickers.
Was that the pick Fields? I like that pick.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It was a gamble, though, man. I hope I'm wrong on it.
All right. Stu,
Okay,
I'm the village idiot here, of course. My question for you is how bad is this team looking?
I love this. I'm fine with it. I love it. Najee Harris.
He's still on there.
We know what we think about Dak.
Okay.
Najee Harris is going to be the badass rookie running in Pittsburgh. Going to get his volume, get his work in. He's going to be a running back one. Monty finished top 10 last year. I like Monty.
Okay. Tony Wright says the Giants receiving core is better than Dallas, and they have more good receivers than Dallas too.
I was just about to point that out. Okay.
Is that a fact? That is correct.
Justin Jefferson, you know what he can do. DJ Moore, Roz already told you how he feels about him. And Devonte Williams, Roz was on him before I was, but that kid is going to be electric out there in Denver. He might not start right away, but we've got 2 starting running backs already.
I'm not going to dispute that the Giants have some decent wide receivers.
Judy.
But, I learned something last week from Roger Staubach. Roger Staubach said, I can throw all the passes I want, but if Drew Pearson wasn't catching them, I'm not in the Hall of Fame. And so you can have the reverse of that. You can have great receivers, but if you ain't got the quarterback that can get him the ball, what good does it do?
We got the quarterback that's going to give him the ball.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
All right, I don't know what's going on. I got to reboot my chat, but David Wiley, I don't know who that is, but my chat's not updating.
It's not updating? He said I'll be in next week.
Your team put out a press release saying he has to get an MRI. Why can't y'all just say, well, look, he can't throw?
Yep.
He can't throw.
Okay.
Just say, put him on pause.
Okay.
At least my coach came out and said, hey, double nickel, you're not playing. Why your coach can't do that?
Let me tell you what the Cowboys are doing, man. Let me tell you what the Cowboys are doing.
Your man was out there on the sideline doing this. What's the video? What's the video? With a little side hip throw. He was doing yesterday, the side hip throw. At least my man wasn't doing that. We ain't got to do all that.
Okay.
And throwing a little fake towel. At least we ain't throwing a fake towel. My man just sat on the sideline watch my team
your
go
man
play.
Who has ghost tackle him?
Oh, please. Are we talking about the man that's throwing the towel? Throw the towel. Throw the towel. Throw the towel.
Oh,
throw the towel.
Rasheed. Okay.
Come on, man.
At least you're not saying dink and dunk anymore. At least you're past that.
You want me to say garbage time?
Oh, Lordy.
Are we going to say garbage time?
Oh, Lordy.
Can we say 11 turnovers? 11 touchdowns for the whole season?
Versus 13 interceptions.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
at least my man. If he's throwing a turnover, it's not when we're down 30 points. At least we're up. and he causes us games. Your man was down 30 points and is going to throw for 300 yards, and y'all going to say that's not garbage time. Come on, man.
Okay.
Y'all in denial.
Mark, we're on the clock.
Okay. Tight end. We ain't got a tight end yet.
Yeah, you look, man.
Nope. But
okay. All right. I'm hearing you.
remember, we've only got what 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tony Pollard. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, no.
I'm surprised
this guy right here, that if he wasn't hurt, would be going a lot higher. He will be back and playing, and I really
will it be with New Orleans though?
We don't need him to start right now because we got Jefferson, we got Moore, we got Judy.
But
he's the type of guy coming back. When he does get back, he's going to be the man, and he can help push us in the postseason.
Okay.
And we can get a tight end with the next.
I hear you. All right.
Hey, just real quick, can I just caveat what Stewart said there? He and I were talking, and I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure we did not get the chance to break it to you a couple nights ago, but we did find out too beforehand that he was already back on the practice field. And long before they mentioned that he's going to be on the sidelines, they buried the hatchet.
Okay.
All right. He's there to play, and the Saints going to put him on the field as soon as he's ready.
All right. You know what's amazing me about this whole process here is how quiet Philly 500 is. He's like the quiet assassin.
I'm calculating the calculation. You never you let the Cowboy fans go at it. Fight amongst yourselves. That's great. I'm doing work.
All right, you better blow us all away, or I'm going to talk shit.
Hey, Mark, we're on the clock again.
We're on the clock. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, hell no, I don't want Dallas Goedert. Fuck him. Fuck all the Eagles. Okay. What?
Bobby Boy Tunyon with Aaron Rodgers basically coming back saying, F you. If they want to run a play that he doesn't like, he's going to run a play that he does like, which means Aaron's going to throw. Bobby Boy Tunyon, because of the touchdown efficiency, finished top 10, top 5 last year.
So you're saying go Pack, huh?
And I like Tyler Higbee out there with the Rams and Stafford. Stafford likes his tight ends.
Yeah.
If you don't want Goddard, which Goddard will be a good fantasy asset, I still believe
they don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, we got a quarterback. He's still on the board, too.
If you don't want him, then Bobby Boy Tunyon or Higbee would be the pick for me.
Stay away from my Eagles.
I don't want that ass.
Okay. Let's be real. It just hurts
go Pack.
them.
Go Pack.
It just hurts
Jalen
them
Hurts is
to
on the
know.
board for a reason.
Corey.
What?
They're sweating.
Go with shit. The Packer.
Tunyon or
Higbee.
28.
But you just said the Packer.
I'm sorry. Get
the Packer.
23.
Come on, get the Packer, man.
21.
Go Pack.
20,
Go Pack.
19. 18.
This one?
Yeah.
Tunyon?
Yes.
Good Lord.
I said it 10 times. Go Pack. Go Pack. Go Pack.
Beautiful.
I would say Higbee. Shit.
Well, then that's the reason to go opposite of you. Let me try something different, okay? Shit.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I love that pick. Bobby Boy Tunyon is a good tight end pick. He's got just as much potential upside as anybody else that was there.
So you're telling me nobody wants Hurts, huh?
Nobody wants Hurts.
It's a one quarterback league. Typically,
I'll take Hurts when time comes.
Yeah.
Time will never come. Is he your backup quarterback or you starting?
I'll take. No, I already got a starting quarterback.
It becomes a straight.
Oh, come on, Philly.
Quarterback leagues.
I got a starting quarterback. You play to win the game, right?
You play to win the game.
Oh, I know you're not. I know he didn't just say that. I know he didn't just say you play to win the game.
Watch this. The steal of the century right here. Watch it.
Uh-oh.
Boom. Rookie of the year.
Oh, no, he did not.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, no.
Who did he get?
Devonte Smith.
5 boys.
Oh, no. That toothpick. You picked that toothpick?
He's going to tear it up, especially Dallas's defense.
That toothpick?
This is the steal of the preseason.
Oh, my God.
He's playing next week. He'll play next week.
Ain't he out? Ain't he out for the rest of the preseason?
I can't wait to see how bad this team is going to be.
Get his yellow jacket ready. We can start sizing him up right now. He's that good. He is going to be.
He's ass.
He's going to be that good.
Didn't he also like Whiteside too?
No, that's bullshit. You know that's bullshit.
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Jalen Rager?
I wanted DK Metcalf. I wanted.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
now?
that's right.
Okay,
that's right.
Oh, I did.
Oh, next thing you're gonna tell me is you wanted Justin Jefferson too, right? Instead of Rager.
I definitely wanted Justin Jefferson. What are you talking about?
Really, Phil?
No, I was wrong on Jefferson. I mean, I didn't hate Jefferson as much as that moment sounded like. I was just frustrated.
God, Philly.
No, but I wasn't big on Jefferson. I'm not gonna lie. But
my God,
I didn't hate him as much as it seemed like that night. You know.
Okay.
If somebody was watching me the first time, they would say, "Boy, he hated Jefferson," but I never hated Jefferson. I just wanted. I
thought he was ass. I don't want Justin Jefferson.
I don't want Justin Jefferson's ass.
Hey, yo, I wanted CeeDee Lamb there.
That's right. I remember that he was mad. Yeah. He said, "What, you mother puppers? Why did y'all let the mother hoppers from Dallas get him?"
I know. It would piss me off. But now we made up for it. Now we got
fire Howie.
Fired.
With Devonte Smith, man?
Devonte Smith is a stud. I love Devonte.
He just got a lot of proving to do to me, man.
Oh my God!
I think he'll have no problem proving it. I think
Dallas
no
has
problem.
Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me?
I thought my receiver rant was bad.
I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fired it. I mean, how he's got to be stupid.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Please, can I have that clip for TikTok?
Oh my God! I'm about to have a heart attack.
Oh shit! I'm choking over here.
Oh my God!
Oh God! Okay. Oh, I wasn't really against Justin Jefferson.
No, it wasn't that I wasn't against him. I didn't hate him that much. I didn't want him.
I hate to see if you hated him.
Well, you know who I wanted at that point, right?
Yes.
At that.
And I see why.
No, I wanted Ayuk. That's who I wanted.
Oh.
You ready for the breaking news?
What's the breaking news?
Breaking news, we got results back. Dak Prescott did a third practice session before the Arizona game, actually has said now that he hopes to get game time action against Houston.
Uh-oh.
See, let me tell you this, man. All these 3 and 4 letter networks, they bored, man. Dak was gonna always play against the Chiefs. He wasn't gonna play in them first preseason games.
All right, so wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got this shit right.
Jobu doesn't count as a 4-letter network, does it?
Do it right.
Okay, so let me make sure I got this straight while we're here doing our fantasy football update. First of all, we have Neville Gallimore, okay, the Canadian bulldozer, the man who literally trucked Mike Pouncey. I had Cowboy fans saying, "Why are you all worried about somebody that ain't done shit in the NFL?" And it's like, you don't know much about football. So we got the best case scenario for him is 4 to 6 weeks, no surgery needed, and he should be back. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, and that was Ian Rappaport that we originally heard, the original one. So take that with a grain of salt. Yeah. So now you're saying the other MRI that everybody has been going crazy and ape shit up. Oh, I'm up in 2 picks, aren't I? Damn. Stu, where we
you can pause it to finish this conversation.
Okay, so
I think it matters for the Cowboy fans out there that.
All right,
I think there might be a couple in your chat.
So Dak has had the MRI. They say he's good to go. He threw last night before the game. That's the 3rd day in a row consecutively, and that he may play.
You're gonna have to do that. It won't let me do it.
Okay, that's all right. Go ahead. You can make the pick.
Wait, hold on a minute.
I trust my GM. So
I just got a message that we had a pick mistake.
Yeah, that would be the Eagles picking Carson Wentz.
What's a mistake?
I'm sorry. Okay. Well,
I don't know the Kirk pick.
Kirk.
We have a
He
DMV
clicked the wrong button. DMV just clicked the wrong button. Said he didn't want Kirk. He actually texted me right when it popped on my screen.
Okay. All right.
So do you want to let him back it out, or you want to make him run it?
You can let him back. Go ahead. We're all friends here. We're not cutthroats. This isn't Vegas where you're going to lose cut fingers off for making a mistake.
How far back was that pick?
It's the last pick.
Oh, yeah.
Spade hits the deck. Spade hits the deck. Oh no, sorry. Okay. All right. So let me make sure I get this straight. So we went from Colin Cowherd talking about Dak Prescott having to get a second MRI. He's the only quarterback who's out there getting an MRI. That
wait, I got news on that one too.
What's that?
The MRI was just for a lat strain. That's your lateral.
Yeah.
That's your pieces
Your back
in
muscle.
here.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. It wasn't a shoulder. Everybody was saying
right.
it was
wasn't a shoulder.
MRI.
It was a lat. Right. Which is your lat. This muscle back here. And to me, I thought the whole thing was, Dak Prescott, from the time he ended up getting his ankle and stuff together, was probably, throwing balls to the wall back at his house with the guys, because you can see, at least from Hard Knocks, that he is on a mission right now to get back out on the field. Literally, we talk about practice, and he's like, I sat out last year, that was enough. Fuck it, get my ass out there. So, yeah, I could definitely see him wanting to chomp at the bit and probably overwork the shit.
Well, on that note, all right, it wasn't just him. We had a word that says that Amari Cooper and DeMarcus Lawrence, as well as Dak, are supposed to be practicing this coming week. But
yeah, they're definitely.
You just had a high ankle sprain on one of your tight ends. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, that happened last night.
I'm aware that we're on the clock.
You on the clock?
I'm on the clock. Okay, we're on the clock, Stu. We're on the clock, Stu.
I'm looking at running back, and I'm not even looking anywhere else right now.
Okay, who's the best guy available?
Oh, he just told you. He said, "Boss, this is what we gonna do."
He works for me. Stewart works for me.
I like Zach Moss, even though he is kind of an injury risk. I like A.J. Dillon, even though Aaron Jones is there.
Okay.
A.J. Dillon has standalone value. He might get goal line work.
You the man, Stu. You just make the pick, Stu. You make the pick. I'm just happy that Dak Prescott's okay. I'm happy that Gallimore's not lost for the season. We knew about D-Law has actually been working out. In fact, at the preseason game, D-Law and Randy Gregory and Zeke were actually running sprints side to side before the game, and you saw that last night as well. The only one that the question mark is left is Tristan Hill, I believe, is on the only one that's still on the PUP list. So hopefully he'll get back out there, because we may need him more now that Gallimore's still going to be 4 to 6 weeks away. All right?
You know what, Mark?
What's that?
I like Damien Harris, but he's not going to get a lot of PPR.
We're on the clock again. We're on the clock again? God damn.
Zach Moss is an injury risk.
No, you got 35 seconds.
Stu, just pick somebody.
I want to hear what Stu's saying here. Stu, what do you think? You don't think about Melvin Gordon with your Javonte Williams pick, maybe? Are you not worried about him at all?
No. I'm looking at building my depth, and I like Michael Carter. Not worried about. I'm going to be
10, 9. Oh.
Did it pick for you?
I was trying to. I tried to get him.
Go ahead, Mark. You're on the clock again.
What?
Can you pick somebody, please?
Now tell us about it, Stu. What's that? You just picked A.J. Dillon.
I know what I did.
What are you thinking about him?
With AJ?
Yeah, you were starting to talk about standalone value.
Yeah, I mean, Quadzilla out there in Green Bay, rookie last year, he's going to be getting some work. Aaron Jones is there, but A.J. Dillon is just such a physical freak. He can run that ball. He can catch the ball, too. He's going to get his goal line work. So, worst case scenario, if we're in a pinch and we need a flex fill in, you can put A.J. Dillon in there. I hope he gets a touchdown, 40, 50 yards. But if anything happens to Aaron Jones, then suddenly you got a running back one that you can insert in your lineup in A.J. Dillon, and he's going to just hit that goal line all the time. I like A.J. Dillon a lot.
Then you get a Joe Barty in these colors.
Joe Barty.
You don't need
Joe
one of those,
Barty.
Coach. We'll send you another one like that.
We'll send him a Dolphin one.
And Michael Carter, I mean, the PPR work, I like what he's going to get there in New York. He's not a guy I'm counting on starting, but building running back depth at this point because we've already got Najee Harris and Monty that we're going to be running out there. We're pretty good at wide receiver right now with Jefferson Moore, Judy.
Stank Johnson. Stank Johnson.
So that
I don't remember
those two picks
you
were
a
about building running back
goddamn
depth, looking towards middle of the end of the year, injuries, bye weeks, those type of things. And if either one of them hit, then boom, we got somebody we can throw in the flex on a weekly. And no, I'm not worried about Melvin Gordon. No disrespect to Melvin, but for me, Javonte's going to get work early. He might not start early, but he's going to get his work, and he's going to take that running back job by the end of the year. I'd rather take a shot on a young guy like Carter that's going to be possibly the starter, and regardless, going to be getting work, and then Dillon for the reasons that I said. I don't want Gordon on my team.
You're taking a big sigh there, Rashid. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? You know, I have to be 100% honest that this is something that I thought I would never see in life ever, and that is Philly 500 not talking. Not standing up and dancing and just screaming at the mic and stuff.
Philly 500's
500's in it to win it.
All right, let me ask you a question, Mark. When he's quiet, is that dangerous?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. Seriously. Okay, his leg literally. Oh no! His leg was literally falling off a few weeks ago, and every night he's, oh my God, the fucking pain is so bad. I get the fucking doctor's out of town, and I didn't prescribe me any meds, and oh fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's like for him to be quiet. Whenever he sends me like a video message, he's screaming into it.
That's like 90% of the time.
It really is. This is. I've never had him where he has not been animated, for more than 5 seconds. He's never been quiet for more than 5 seconds.
I'm just simply doing my work here. I'm just.
Well, this is the first ever Jobu Sports Report Fantasy League, and I mean, like, if Philly 500 comes out at the top, and you say,
"Oh my God,
for the rest
I'd
of
have
your
to kill
career,
myself."
The Jobu Sports Report Fantasy Leagues began with a victory by Philly 500.
If I can beat Mark Holmes again, that is big.
Wow. I don't even know what to say at this point.
You know what he's saying is beating Mark Holmes is like the Super Bowl. Okay.
Says you're hosting the Super Bowl.
He's saying it's up there with seeing the birth of his kids.
It's better than that. What are you talking about?
Don't let your wife hear that, okay?
I know. She's not here.
Because you won't be doing any more of your matrimonial duties.
Not for a while.
Oh, boy.
I got works to do.
We're already coming up to round 12.
How many rounds is it?
16.
Damn.
Should be 16.
Mm-hmm.
That was fast.
Yeah, y'all cooking right along here.
Yeah. Well, we almost up again. How about that?
So who out there is excited about football being back? Anybody?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Philly 500 based on looking at his fantasy team.
Definitely.
Are you saying he's got a really good fan? I mean, all jokes aside.
I'm kicking ass right now.
All jokes aside, Philadelphia Eagles. Does he actually have a really good team?
Yeah. I mean, he's sitting on Travis Etienne, who was actually my number 2 back in this draft class. Devonte Smith, it was not really in my top 5, but he is an outlier. If he succeeds, then he was number 1. Yeah, he doesn't fit the mold of anything we've ever had, really. Even Tyreek Hill is not an easy comp for him. Jalen Hurts is coming on, and I know you don't like the Eagles, but those 3 pieces alone are on his bench.
Mm-hmm.
Those are his backups. That's scary. And he took Stu's boy Zach Moss, so he's got the running back if he comes back healthy this year that might lead Buffalo. Look, except for my premonition about Derrick Henry, he's got a pretty good team.
All right, so
that premonition I gotta worry about.
So
gotta worry about that.
He's on the clock.
He's on the clock. All right. So, what's your assessment of Jobu's mutts? And keep in mind that you do work for me, but don't let that enter in your thought process. No comment?
Well, you have my number one running back rookie in Javonte Williams. You have Judy and Thomas, which they're always going to be successful when they play. Not a big fan of Carter, but that's okay because we don't care about the Jets. He's your third, fourth, fifth running back at this point. You have two of my top 12 receivers. You got Najee Harris, who is a volume king. Here's where you got to watch yourself come season time. If you can get to week 11 with a winning record, then your best players will have already have their bye week, which means you can't be stopped.
Okay. All right. And you kicking
Do I
back
still have my job?
Oh yeah, so of course you do.
Okay.
You're family now. Okay, you can't fire family. You can.
Oh, I can.
You cannot talk to them and everything else, and not invite them to parties. But you're family, so you're good. Looking at all of these squads thus far, who do you say has you think the best team right now? Please don't say Philly. We're on the clock.
Yeah, you're on the clock.
Yeah, I got to do a little bit of a walkthrough. I can't just on the fly, but
okay. Pause. Okay. Okay. Philly 500. I'm sorry. Oh my God, Stu.
Yes, sir.
No, Stu. What do we want to do here? We've got. Did we ever get a tight end, or is it just too late to fucking worry about it?
Oof.
We never got a tight end.
Have y'all seen San Antonio?
We've got Robert Tonyan. We're fine.
That boy drafted a good team.
All right. So which way I have no idea, Stu. I've never gotten this deep in the draft.
Well,
E2 Blue has almost half of a team.
Corey, hold on. Right now, I'd be looking at Jalen Reagor, Darnell Mooney, or Elijah Moore. Probably, I would take the flyer on Elijah Moore right here.
Okay, as long as we don't take some Eagle ass. I don't want no Eagle stank over here.
Elijah Moore is a stud rookie. He's playing for the Jets this year. And we don't need him to start, whoever just said
you should get Nelson Aguilar.
Oh.
Yeah, you should
get Nelson Aguilar.
Go ahead, Ross.
Okay.
I know that
Peebles jumps out at me too.
Oh yeah, Peebles Jones is good.
Yeah, Peebles is jumping out at me. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, Cole. No kidding, man. You best 6 teams go to the playoffs. You better make it to round 2 with that roster.
I hope.
the only thing I got to say, man. Good thing you got Ronald Jones. Don't be shocked if Leonard Fournette loses a job here or sits on a bench.
Yeah. I might try to.
You're going to end up trading him.
Trade him.
Trade him. Trade him.
Trade him to E2 Blue because he doesn't have any running back after Mostert gets hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, he took Jamal Williams. I don't know what that is. That dude ain't playing football this year.
Yeah.
Vato's looking decent, but doesn't have a quarterback. That's kind of weird. I haven't looked at who's out there, but I would say that, both of our auto draft teams don't have quarterbacks.
Damn.
That said, there are a lot of good quarterbacks, so that is not a.
How many auto teams we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 auto teams, man. Wow.
Well, no, that's 2. They picked twice in a row.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I would honestly say that King of Fantasy, E2 Blue, Fairly, Vato, and Americas might be the underdogs So like if I afterwards I could give you kind of a top 6, bottom 6. You got 6 people making the playoffs. That's what matters. You just make it to the dance. It doesn't matter what you do in the regular season if you don't make it to the dance.
All right, Mark, you're on the clock.
Damn, we back up again? Shit, this thing's going too fast.
Because we picking, we paying attention to people that we picking. We're not letting people pick for us.
Wait. Here's what you have to understand.
No, I got my 6. If you're asking me playoff teams, I got my 6.
All right, Stu, what are we doing here?
Pausing it?
No, we're not pausing it.
Nah, pause it. Make them pick.
No, I'm gonna let him
2 minutes. You better get it done.
I'm gonna let him pick. See, you have to understand here. My role here is I'm like Bristol, Connecticut. Okay?
Oh Lord.
All right, I'm the nerve center of all this. Okay, you see. Look, you haven't had to touch it. You see what's in front of you.
I see.
You know, I've got another screen over here on top of that. I got 3 different phones. Listen.
Why don't you? I just have one phone.
Going with Darnell Mooney
because somebody has to run all of this stuff, man.
Oh my God.
Somebody has to be, overseeing and making sure everybody here gets what they're looking for, man.
I can see that, but just like I'm looking at my phone and seeing who's available. Can't you see who's available?
I'll be honest with you, the screen's too far away.
Who's cheap and available?
I can't even see.
Cheap and available.
See the figures up in there. Okay.
He just drafted Darnell Mooney for you.
Okay, Darnell Mooney. Is that a good pick for me?
Wide receiver in Chicago. He's going to be good, especially when Fields gets in there. It'll be fun watching him out there. He's wide receiver depth. He's got upside. And that's what we're shooting for at the end of the draft, upside.
We got a shitload of wide receivers. God damn.
You're going to need them. That's going to score you the points.
All right. Okay, I'm learning. Man, why you got to keep yelling at me, man? You're always yelling at me.
Because you got a GM. How this is your draft and you got a GM?
It's my league.
Exactly my point.
I guess if you got the money, you can hire one.
Yeah,
that's why they call it broke ass media.
Okay, just because you're a broker ass.
Oh, seriously?
You're on the clock, Rashid.
I know. I'm looking.
And
they took my people. They took my people.
Good to see you. Even though we don't see you, we can hear you though.
Oh yeah, Mark don't want my face shown.
Huh?
I'll scare everybody away. You know what? It's a lot of hype about their defense this year. I'm gonna pick them.
Actually, Rashid, you do know that there's a camera literally like right there in front of you.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be seen, I can.
No, I don't want to be seen. I want to be heard.
We'd rather see you.
I'm a sneak.
I think we'd rather see you than hear you.
I'm gonna be snake bitten. See, Philly is quiet. I just noticed that. Philly is quiet. Philly is quiet.
Philly just sneakily building up a monster of a team right now. While you all talk and yell amongst yourselves, I just been killing.
Where's your fat head, Philly? Where's the fat head?
My fat head's in the trash. I had to throw it away.
Where his team is.
When I moved, I had to
oh, you moved. Okay, that's why.
There's a story behind that. See, most people don't know that was actually his bedroom. And
that was my bedroom. I got the big fat head, and I was like, "Oh, I want to check how this looks," because in the commercials they always say the fat head can come off the wall and
peel it off the wall. Yeah,
right.
It didn't.
It was so big that I couldn't get it off the wall because it was all crumbling up. And so, like, my wife came home and she looked and she's like, "What the hell is this?" And she was so pissed. I put it on a wall. I had to leave it there. So she's like, I feel like I'm dating a high school kid right now. I'm like, well, you kind of are, right? In a lot of ways.
Okay, I can tell you right now, it would have been the end of it. My balls would have cut off if I put that up in my bed.
Oh my God!
And every day that she'd have to walk past that thing, she would be like, "You motherfucker!"
She'd get up at night and she'd be like, "Oh." She had a night walking. Oh God!
Like, fucking idiot!
King Dingbat, what are you gonna do?
It's like, I love you, honey. Don't you love me, you dumbass? Why you put that up on our bedroom wall?
Martin knows. I text him all the time.
Oh my God!
This is like daily occurrence. When I say I'm King James, I mean it.
Oh man,
I don't. No doubt about it.
I there's no way in the world. My wife would be like, paint over it, or rip out the walls, something like that. That shit's not staying. It's not staying a day.
There was a time. My solution for that, my whole childhood, stuff on my side of the room. I just put a picture of Orlando Bloom on the wall next to my wife's side of the bed.
That's funny.
Like, then you go to bed and you can just see Orlando Bloom on the wall. You ain't got to worry about all the stuff on my side.
That's hilarious. Well, it was just a gigantic helmet.
That thing was huge.
And I could not just move it because it would just especially where the helmet and the face mask was. It was all crumbling up and you couldn't peel it apart. It was too much. So I've been a lot more cautious right now of where I'm going to set everything up. So I told her, I was like, you can help me. You know what I mean? She's like, I'll help you do it. She's volunteering to help me this time.
She wanted to get that shit off her wall. My husband threw shit up on the wall, literally. It's a giant turd on the wall.
That was a great helmet. It was beautiful. But actually, it should be the classic old logo. That's what it should be.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Here we go.
That's the greatest uniform in the history of sports.
Yeah. Anyway, moving right along.
Hey, look, Mark, do you want to real quick talk to your people out there? I threw up the Discord link there again, but the chat keeps moving on me.
It needs to be, let me see.
Just make sure people understand we have a open door community. There's a members only section.
Pause.
If you want to join the leagues, you can jump in there or email jsrfantasy@gmail.com.
Can you post the link one more time there, buddy? So I can.
Hey, Mark, watch this, buddy. This is going to be one of the biggest steals of the season right now.
Oh, here we go.
Watch it. Mark,
which is bigger than the last biggest steal that he just had 5 minutes ago.
This is good. Now, this is going to be a breakout player that the rest of the league will know very, very soon. Boom. I win. Champion.
Red Watkins.
There you go. Watch that. That guy is going to be a monster.
I picked him up in a best ball off your advice. I hope you're better at judging him than you were Justin Jefferson.
Ooh.
Hey,
oh. Damn.
I will be, I promise.
Are you not entertained?
All right, Mark, we're coming up here pretty soon.
Okay.
We need a defense, a kicker, and we got one more spot on the bench. So,
wow, Stu, I think you might need to apologize to Philly there. That was a little harsh, man.
I love you, Philly. I'm just giving you shit.
No, you're good. No, you're all good. Let me.
Hey, Ross, can you post that link one more time?
I didn't think you were the sensitive type.
I posted it again. You want me to have to put it again?
No, I don't see you in here. The last thing I see is Tony. Those two rookies are definitely fire.
When we were putting these
I got Jay Trilla just talked, and I'm right after that.
Oh, I guess it's slow updating then. Okay,
you're on the clock, Mark.
I'm on the clock. Don't worry.
He's having chat troubles. And I ran out of candy. oh, damn. Hold on. I'm sorry, Mark.
I ain't seen it.
The rabbit, my intern, is over here pissed off because I didn't feed him.
All right, Mark, I'm coming all the way down here. I'm not saying CMC is going to get hurt. I hope he doesn't. I don't wish injury on anybody.
Who was that?
Chuba Hubbard might get work on his own, too, later in the season. I'm going to take a flyer right here to give us a little bit of running back depth. And if anything does happen to CMC, then we've got Chuba Hubbard, the talented rookie that's there in Carolina. And now we're down to defense and kicker. So check out your screen and tell me what defense you want, boss.
I'll take New Orleans because I got my man DeMario over there.
You want New Orleans and DeMario?
Yeah.
Or do you want Young Hoku, one of the best kickers in the league, or Zerline?
Okay, you just asked me.
Greg the Leg? Are we talking about Greg the Leg?
What do you want, Mark?
You tell me. Okay.
What a mess.
Let me take the kicker.
You actually going to take Greg the Leg?
Young Hoku from Atlanta, who did really well last year. You want Zerline?
That's the guy. Is that the guy that beat y'all last year?
Cool. Take Cool.
Cool.
Wait, who beat us last year?
The kicker. When y'all lost to Atlanta?
Beat Atlanta?
Y'all lost to Atlanta. Didn't they do a comeback on y'all?
No, we beat Atlanta.
Oh, y'all beat Atlanta. Okay. But I say, wait a minute, hold on. I remember that game for some strange reason.
That's the same kicker that beat your Giants in the first go round.
That's what it was. We were watching a Giants game.
Was that the game?
I don't know. I figure anytime there's a loss, I was just looking at the Giants.
Oh, really?
That's a good one right there.
Let's see here.
But
unless they're playing the Washington football team.
I was going to say, you know why I don't believe in the Washington football team? Because they lost to the Giants twice. How can you How can you have credibility? You lost to the Giants twice.
Ooh.
Giants stink.
You know what?
Giants will stink this year again. They got players retiring on them. Nobody wants to play for that.
If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen.
Shit.
Hey, one thing I can't say about the
run left.
Hey, they gonna be in shape.
That's right. That's right.
They got no offensive line. They got no quarterback. I think Giants.
What does Philly have?
Well, we got a quarterback.
That's the only thing you got.
We got an offensive line.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, we do.
No, you don't.
Jason
Rock,
Kelsey,
paper, scissors.
Brandon Brooks, Lane Johnson. Those guys are nobodies.
Rock, paper, scissors.
We may have the best offensive line in football. I mean, not in the division.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh my God! Did he just say that out of his mouth?
So
gotta be good.
So the same guy that said Justin Jefferson's ass. We're supposed to take your word for it now, right?
He said the best offensive line in the division.
In the division. Yeah, I agree with that.
Are you bypassing the Dallas Cowboys there, Philly?
Oh no, I'm counting them. I think healthy Eagles are the best offensive line in the division. No doubt about it.
Only guy that rings is Kelsey, right?
Look,
Fire Howie.
Now look, I haven't assessed their offensive line, but what I can tell you is that their offensive line was the reason they got to that Super Bowl as well as their defense.
About how many years ago was that, man?
3. How many years ago were your guys Super Bowl?
But don't Eagles players play there forever?
Oh, okay. So that's one time in 50 years. One time in 50 years. Wow! Congratulations.
One time in 5 years.
Okay. The clock
restarted.
At least we went at least we went 2 times this century.
You know what? You're Colin Cowherd now. You're Colin Cowherd.
2 times this century.
When did you win a playoff game last?
It's been some time.
Okay. All right.
Well, thank you, because according to, thanks to y'all, we could have won a playoff game last year, but you guys had to tank it.
Hey,
which team is E2 Blue?
He's a Cowboys fan.
Oh, he's a Cowboys fan?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna say because he just
because you know what? Because if y'all didn't tank against the Redskins, we would have had a playoff game.
Yeah.
Last year because we would have won the division. Thanks 250 and 250.
You guys would have won one more game. You wouldn't have had to have our help.
Well,
all you had to do was keep your quarterback in and beat the Redskins.
Yeah, that's probably.
Why'd you sit him? But you got a quarterback.
But I got Devonte Smith and a first-round pick next year.
Thank you. We got to thank you for the first-round pick.
Trade back and get Kadarius Toney.
Thank you for giving us a first-round pick. So thank you, I appreciate that.
We didn't give you a first-round pick.
Yes, you did because y'all traded up to get a wide receiver.
Oh well, that's good. I'm glad you got a first-round pick, but we
got
a first-round pick out of it too. So,
okay, thank you. I'm just thanking you.
You play to win the game.
That's right.
We were playing to win the game.
That's right. That's right.
Play to win the game.
Why did you sit the quarterback?
You don't play to just play it.
I loved it.
We need them on camera together.
Because
you play to win.
Eagles,
and I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win.
Winning for the Eagles was getting the higher pick. That's what we needed.
Oh shit. Okay.
And draft a toothpick. Okay.
Oh no! Draft a stud. Come on.
Every year you draft a stud. It ends up being a dud.
You didn't want Devonte Smith.
Oh Lord!
We didn't want a wide receiver.
Is he back on the? Is he back on the field yet? Is he back on the field yet?
No, he's out for another 3 weeks.
Philly, is he practicing again yet?
Yeah, he's back. He's coming back.
He's out for another 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's coming back.
He's back. He's back. He's back. Where's
he's way back. He's like way back in the locker room getting treatment.
You guys all laughed at Devonte Smith. The guy fit his gold jacket.
Oh,
he's
okay.
a stud.
Yeah,
Devonte Smith's one of the best receivers in this draft.
Well, you know what, Philly? I'll give you one prop. Maybe he may be in the Ring of Honor. He might be in the Ring of Honor financial field. I wouldn't give him a gold jacket.
He'll get there.
Lord.
I ain't worried about his size. Believe me. He'll be all right.
They'll put some weight on him enough.
I ain't worried about it.
I hope so.
Look, he was one of my top 5 guys before we even drafted him. I'm happy.
He's going to be electric for you guys. I'm not hating on him at all.
Yeah, I think he's going to be good. Well, it'll be fun. I think it was wrong that the NFL made us wait so long to play the Giants, though. Like,
I know
the Giants week 1. Don't you think so?
Oh,
well, we got the same with Washington in the back end of the season.
I mean, but then we all play each other. We all play each other the last 4 games of the season, last 2 or 3 games of the season. Yeah.
Don't you? Wait a minute. Who played?
I think that whole
Washington plays somebody every other week. Wait a minute. Who is it? Is it us?
No, because I think it's y'all or even Philly.
Yeah, it's
because
like
we played them in the beginning and at the end.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We play you week 3, but I mean, look, with the rivalry with the Giants and the Eagles, with like tanking the game last year, then draft. I mean, the Giants won a piece of us, and it should have been week 1 at MetLife Stadium.
It should have been
great. Yeah, I mean, it would have been great.
Yeah, Washington, their schedule is like, I'm trying to remember it, but it was crazy. So their last 4 games are Eagles, Washington, Eagles, Giants.
Did you pick up?
I'm sorry. Let me say it again. December 12th, Cowboys. December 19th, they play Eagles. December 26th, their next game, they play the Cowboys. Then they play the Eagles again on January 2nd, and then they play the Giants. So you play the Eagles, play somebody else, then play the Eagles. You play the Cowboys, play somebody else, and then you play the Cowboys. That's crazy. That's the craziest schedule I think I've ever seen.
That is crazy. They stink.
Hey, Corey.
It's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Is everybody having a good time?
Oh, yeah.
I had a great time. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my God.
We keep forgetting that you're here, Philly, because,
Rasheed's having a great time.
Oh, yeah. I'm having a great time. I just got to pick my last pick.
What team are you, Rasheed?
Huh?
What team are you?
I'm Stafford Peebles.
Oh, my gosh. He's one of the playoff teams. I can't believe I was sitting there and, dude's going to the playoffs, bro.
All right. What about Jobu's Mutts?
Y'all got a chance to be there. You should be a front runner.
I'm not worried about the kicker.
Hey, Roz, when this wraps, you want to go down, not lengthy, just a brief, since you weren't in the draft, kind of break down each team, what you think of it, team by team?
Yeah, I'll try and make a real quick assessment. I don't want to.
All right.
Just brief.
Brian Hardy says those games are cake.
I'll try and do a TikTok on each of the teams. How about that? We'll do it.
Oh, gosh.
You're addicted to TikTok. I don't know if you've realized that or not.
All right, boss. What defense would you like?
The funny thing is I don't watch
New Orleans
a single
is gone,
video
huh?
on TikTok.
New Orleans isn't there. Take a look at your screen.
Let me take the Bears.
The Bears.
Whoa. I like that. All right, the draft is done.
My draft is full.
And then
Thanks for having me.
Next week, I'm back for next week's draft.
I got to put up with you again next week.
Yes.
Next week is JSR 2.
All right, so Rasheed, I actually have good news for you. Do you know how much I love you, dog?
How much?
The fact that I'm going to have to put an ugly-ass satellite dish on my house.
Ooh, he loves you.
So that
oh, that's right. We were talking about that.
To get direct TV.
Yeah.
Which means that you can actually see your team play all of their games.
Look at that. That's nice. What a nice guy.
Well, Philly. Well, that's. I mean, I was jealous because you got a Joe Barty signed.
I know. How about that? Wasn't that crazy?
I wanted that.
You want?
I want a Joe Barty sign, but I'll take that. I'll get to watch my team.
Who do you want to sign? Well, it might be a collectible getting Daniel Jones because he's going to be out the league soon. Joanne Gonzalez, what's up, Joe?
That was awesome.
Share my top pick.
You know, I had to wave my way through Eagle fans to get that. I was taking.
I seen that. I seen the video.
I had one dude literally say, "You know, I'm gonna shank you, motherfucker."
Oh no!
I was like, you know, and he look, okay. I was bold enough to wear my Cowboys paraphernalia. Michael was like, "I'm going incognito," and he stood like 10 feet past behind me. He's like, "You're on your own, Dad. You're on your own." I'm like, damn, I thought you'd take a bullet for me, son. He's like,
wow.
I might take a bullet, but I ain't fucking with these Eagle fans. Oh, boy.
Looking at my week 1
love
matchup.
What you got, Philly?
I said Miles Sanders seemed really cool.
I tell you who was really cool was his girlfriend. Because she was sitting off on the side. She looked at me like, Negro, what are you doing? I was like, be cool. Be cool. I said, listen, it's a good story and stuff. I'm doing this for actually somebody else. She's like, yeah, Then she crossed her arms and looked.
Oh, wow.
I was like, damn. But it was funny. He was actually really cool because I said, hey, I'm doing this for the biggest Eagle fan that I know, Philly 500 and yada, yada. Your quarterback, on the other hand, you know, he kind of showed up late and had his sunglasses on, made me kind of wonder, was he passing the Dutchie from the left-hand side or something?
Oh, really? You think so?
I don't know, man. You know, he didn't interact with people that much. My man Miles Sanders was actually really, really cool, and I actually hope for him the best. I hope his team loses a lot, but I hope he actually has a great season because he seemed like decent people.
I hear Miles really cool. I mean, I hear good things about Hurts too. So I don't know. You know, we'll see.
You know,
as long as he's not late for practice.
There you go. As long as he's not late for practice. But there are some really good ones that are out there. I tell you, and this is kind of going off track here a little bit, but it was crazy because the way they did the autograph signings at the Hall of Fame, they basically had a neutral zone set up so that way the fans were away from the players to keep them safe and stuff. And I was fortunate enough having the media pass that I could be in no man's land to get some pictures and things. David Wiley, literally with his Joe Barty, was just literally like carrying it like a baby for the next 2 days. And as I was coming back through, I ran into God, from the Steelers, Rod Woodson. And when I say I ran into him, literally he backed into me because he was actually going through and saying, fuck this, I'm going to be with my people. So he was going up, grabbing the stuff, taking pictures with the people, and then he'd go back to the table, and he bumps into me. And he's like, oh, man, a freaking Cowboy fan. And he looked real hard. He's like, oh, that's not a Cowboy star. I was like, yeah, but I am a Cowboy fan. He's like, oh, you fucking Cowboy fans. But no, there's some players that are really, really good with the fans and stuff. And usually those guys are actually the guys that end up being really, really great leaders on a team and end up being guys that are in the Hall of Fame. Guys like Franco Harris. Harold Carmichael's another one. You know, he's really a cool guy when you meet him. And that's one of those things that go to leadership. So I don't know if that's a foreshadowing of, you know, Hurts if he just showed up late and, you know, just tired, just want to get this shit over with or whatever. But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, so we got the draft in the books here.
Did y'all didn't see with the chat with the Hunter Wool?
The Hunter Wool?
The only thing Mike McCarthy will win this year is a Polish sausage eating contest.
I think he's already won that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to get Jimmy Taff on y'all, man.
Okay. Well, you know what? Here's my take on this because, see, the reason why I don't think Dan Quinn, people say he wasn't successful, but hell, he took a team to the Super Bowl. Right now, I'd be happy for that. But some guys are better coordinators because they're better hands-on people as opposed to being the head coach. The head coach is more of a CEO that needs to oversee everybody, have a philosophy of what they want to do, but it's the guys that are underneath of him that actually do the real coaching and the teaching. And I think Dan Quinn is one of those guys that's a better hands-on type of a coach that can get the players to perform and follow him more so than being that CEO.
Right.
So when you look at Mike McCarthy, I'm okay that he's kicking back and, being the guy talking to the media and stuff. We'll see if he has the right assistant coaches to be the teachers and the motivators. I look at the defense with the exception of Jalen Smith. I don't know any of the other Cowboy fans that are here watching. Jalen Smith just is a liability in coverage so bad. He cannot plant his foot and move at all. And looking last night, his angles are terrible. He can't plant and go. What the fuck are you doing, Philly 500?
I'm watching myself dance.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody's been talking about your fat white rerun. Somebody said, are you going to do a fat black guy rerun dance or something like Philly 500 to entertain? I'm like, no, I don't dance. I don't dance.
My white rerun.
I am still working on that TikTok dance thing, though.
Oh, Lordy. I don't know that I want to see that there, buddy. I don't know that I want to see that. But
so you're going to do a TikTok of all these team breakdowns?
Oh, no. I had just meant that I was going to do a because TikTok is 15 seconds, 60 seconds, or 3 minutes. So when he said be brief, I said, well, I was going to do a quick TikTok version.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then
I can totally do a TikTok if y'all want. Hey, you know what? That is not a bad idea. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put that up
You
on
are a TikTok addict. You know that, right?
Well, it's, I'm just trying to grow the brand. I mean, Jobu Sports is it's magic.
Oh,
it just makes magic. I mean, look, 22,000 hits talking about offensive line rankings and running backs and fantasy because why? Because they want the Jobu Sports. What can I say?
Yeah, okay. Well, when you said magic, I was thinking of Fitzmagic, which isn't much.
So, as a quick rundown, I just want to say what I'm looking at is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm looking at 6 teams, and only 2 of them are in Philly's division. Philly and Peebles look like playoff locks to me. In a Jobu Mutt division, the East, we got Jobu Mutts, DMV, Texas Heat, and Cole. Right now are what I see as the the big dogs in the space here. It's one of those overall that I'm looking at. So for Jobu's Mutts, let me just give you a quick one. You have a solid quarterback. He's off week 7. You got to worry about that then. You don't have to worry about it till then. Outside of week 7, you don't have to worry about him all year long. Your running backs, you got a solid core, stable. You got some backups that can fill in when needed. You got Justin Jefferson, DJ Moore. I mean, what more do you say with Michael Thomas on your bench? I mean, that's just psychotic. That's psychotic. People don't believe in Thomas. I'm telling you right now, they're wrong.
He's going to come back.
He's Thomas. He's Michael Thomas. He's good.
And then you got Jameis Winston throwing on the ball. Oh,
hey, even if you got Taysom Hill throwing him the ball, he's going to get the ball.
Right.
Philly, we've already kind of gone through it a couple times, but as long as my premonitions are wrong, he's got 2 great running backs. Outside of Aquahands, he's got Terry McLaurin, Devonte Smith. He's got my top rookie running back in Travis Etienne. He's got 2 quarterbacks. Either one of them would be a starter on any team in the league.
I see his head swelling.
Huh?
I see his head swelling.
He's getting
that fat head like on his bedroom wall.
It might be Jalen Hurts, but the reality is in fantasy football, feet on the ground running the ball is actually worth more than throwing it. All right. So your running quarterbacks are a bonus, which brings me then to obviously Peebles is running with Josh Allen.
How about DMV with Lamar Jackson?
Well, and I was going to get to that in just a second. Now, Peebles, playoff lock. Let's just leave it at that. He's good. He's got who is Peebles?
That's me.
That's Rashid. That's the
oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
That's a stinking Giant fan.
Yeah, the Giants going to the playoffs, bro. First time ever.
Thanks, bro.
I just lost track. We're going to Cold Steve.
You can book it.
No, we weren't going to Cole's team. Who were we going? Cole, go. You're going to the playoffs. Who has Lamar Jackson?
DMV does.
Oh, DMV? Okay.
I thought you said DMV drafted Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That falls under my team in this league because I'm his second. I was backup. So Lamar Jackson, I was going to get to that. So Josh Allen is going to have regression, right? He was psychotically efficient with Stephon Diggs and touchdowns on the ground. Those are not sticky, but the regression isn't regression back to nobody. The regression is regression to less than he did before, which is still a top 10 quarterback. So even that way. Now, Lamar Jackson on the reverse side, he's going to regress back up because he's a better passer than people give him credit to. Mm-hmm. The boots on the ground, same thing. He runs, okay? And even if he doesn't run for touchdowns, with the receivers they've brought in and the shift, because they are going to shift a little bit more to passing, and not much. Don't take it too crazy, but it's going to happen. But he's going to get his touchdowns through the air if he doesn't get them on the ground. And with the entire league having a slowdown on the passing from last year only, understand last year was historic. As these guys come up and these guys come down, we've got a flatter row. Okay, so that's where the quarterbacks who rush on the ground, your Daks, your Lamars, your Kyler Murrays, your Jalen Hurts, those guys are actually better for you because their stable points are here. And these other guys are going to go up and down. They're going to be there the whole time. And that's how you win. It's consistency with peaks, not just having the best guy every single week. You're 6 teams in the playoffs right now. Again, we're going to be Jobu's Mutts, DMV, Texas Heat, Team Cole, Philly 500, Stafford Peebles. I hope I'm wrong because, everybody gets a chance to compete. But as it stands right now, it looks like you, Cole, you're going to have to bring down the experts, huh?
Oh, I have to. I have to.
All right.
And we lost Stu briefly with a computer freeze. He was trying to come back, but his computer locked up.
I think it's time to put it on the scrap heap.
Yeah, I don't know how to help him out there. So, Mark, if I may ask, please, how did you feel about your first ever Jobu's Mutts fantasy draft?
I'll have to wait for Stuart to come back to tell me how I feel about that. No, I got Dak. That's the only thing I want. I just wanted Dak. Fuck you, Philly. Fuck you, Philly.
I don't believe that. He just said all I wanted was Dak.
No, you got to understand, when I was in the YouTube one last year, I ended up having Miles Sanders and
I remember that one,
Zach Ertz and stuff. And I think at one point I had Carson Wentz. I'm like, how the hell was I got all these freaking Eagles and not a single Cowboy?
But you didn't even pay attention to it.
And you saw, but still, just the fact that, because somebody would say, see, I told you he's not a Cowboy fan. He's really a closet Eagle fan. I literally have people that say that I'm only friends with Philly 500 because I'm really an Eagle fan. It's like, that's literally why I just buy all kinds of Cowboy stuff here, and I got it all over. But you went up and you talked to Harold Carmichael. That's like, Jesus Christ. I had a woman ask me to go ahead and get that. But literally, I have Washington fans that say, you're really a Washington fan, aren't you? Because you're from the D.C. area. It's like, okay. Yeah.
What happened with that? Did you
send more Cowboy fans?
I actually got it signed. I sent it to her. She's supposed to send me a picture with her husband with it and stuff. So, I actually felt really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was a nice thing you did.
Well, what's sad though? And this is where I have actually a beef with some of my Cowboy fans. You know how whenever you guys start talking about you haven't seen a Super Bowl in high def and this, that, and the other. I mean, seriously, you guys haven't done shit forever. And you know what the standard comeback is? We got 5 rings.
Yeah.
Yet, most of those people that are saying we got 5 rings don't know anything about the people that made those 5 rings.
They didn't see it.
That's what I'm saying. You know, or you don't have to see it, but at least understand the players that were there. You know, unfortunately, this was the craziest thing that I ever saw, and most of you guys are probably too young to recognize this. And I was talking to Roz about this yesterday. I'm here at the Hall of Fame, you know, which this is to me like sacred ground. If you go into the hall and you see the bust, it is almost like going to church. And if you really know your football, you know, when I see like Chuck McNarick, you know, Concrete Charlie, even though I'm not an Eagle fan, I know that hit that he put on Frank Gifford was legendary. And, you know, you get all these memories of all of these great players and stuff like that. But I'm sitting here at the autograph signing, and here's Fred Biletnikoff from the Raiders. Okay? I think there was only 3 people that got his autograph. Nobody. Wow. I mean, you see, you understand when I'm talking about players like this. You know, most people until he got put in there, Cliff Harris. They're like, "Who's Cliff Harris?" It's like you don't understand. This guy was merciless as far as hitting people. You know, he was a mathematician, and he would calculate the angles that I'm going to punish you. And most Cowboy fans don't know anything about it. He's right here, Cliff Harris, one of the greats. Or, you know, you think about Randy White and these things. And it's kind of like, you know, it's not Jalen Smith. It's so crazy because I said that Ben DiNucci would probably get cut. And that video did better than literally being at Drew Pearson's party where I'm listening to Tony Dorsett talk about how funny Drew Pearson runs. I'm listening to Rodgers talk. I mean, literally, the royalty of the Dallas Cowboys and stuff, that typical fan that's saying we got 5 rings don't know who they are. And to me, that's like using the Lord's name in vain. Maybe that's not the right context, but my mom would always say, never use a word
that would be the 72 Dolphins.
Yeah. But never use a word that you don't know the meaning. And if you don't know the meaning of the guys that earned those 5 rings, you don't have the right to go ahead and use that as a comeback.
Yeah. But I think a lot of the younger guys, they don't look at the history of
well,
things.
they don't care.
They don't care about the history, yeah.
They're the same ones that, and this is where I kind of have a beef with fantasy football because, you know, people will go through and they'll say, you know, Drew Pearson, he doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. That Des Bryant's got better numbers than he does. And it's kind of like, okay. You really don't understand the errors. Okay, Drew Pearson's known for one of the most iconic plays in football, the Hail Mary. Des Bryant's known for the catch, no catch.
Right.
I get it that, you know, Des Bryant's got more touchdown catches than I think anybody else in the Cowboys, but that's not apples to oranges. It's kind of looking like Tom Brady. They'll say he's the greatest quarterback of all time. If Tom Brady played in the 70s and 80s, he wouldn't have played 10 years. He couldn't have taken the abuse.
Yeah.
Look, if he played against Zach Thomas in the 90s, he wouldn't have been able to take the abuse.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
You know, your Brian Urlachers, your Zach Thomas, your 90s eras into the early 2000s had more beat down type of, and they were allowed to hit them harder.
Well, when you think about receivers getting touched, you know, 25 yards downfield, it hit me earlier today because, you know, every receiver, he goes downfield and every incompletion, he's looking to the referee like, give me a flag, you know, I want a freebie. You didn't get that back in the day. And, you know, Art Shell said, he had 56 interceptions as a safety. He said, I'm going to give you a little bit of trivia. He said, back in the 70s, teams averaged 14 pass plays a game. Think about that.
Wow.
Most teams average that in the first quarter.
Right.
So how can you compare what those guys had to do with what these guys have to do? To me, you can't. And that's why you got to look at it by the era. But, you know, I'm on my soapbox here and things.
I agree.
But anybody else have anything else to add? Everybody feeling good about their teams?
You can't.
Good, we ready to
just pull it up on the board.
What bloodstains and grass stains still on it? There you go, Tony. Right, Zach. I love Zach. He was short, but he was a hell of a hitter and stuff. But I really enjoyed this hanging out with you guys on Saturday. We got football, of course. You know, from here on out till basically the Super Bowl. Who's excited?
Till February. Yep.
How do you feel?
Stu back.
We can't get him back.
Well, he's trying right now, possibly on the phone.
Okay. Philly, I know you think your team's ready for the Super Bowl, right?
I didn't say that. I never said that. I said compete for the division. There's a difference.
What you going to say? Three wins better?
Hold it.
3 wins better?
Hold on. Everybody's going to be competing for the division.
The Eagles can win the division.
By 3 games? By 3 games?
Let me just say this.
I say
every team changes.
I say between 7 and 10 wins is what we'll get.
Oh, by 3 games.
7 to 10 wins.
Oh, okay.
There was a game on right now?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's a Denver game on right now. I'm missing the Denver game, but it's okay. I just got the news that, Drew Lock took a break after throwing 151 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I see one of those touchdown passes.
I've been saying Drew
it was
Lock
pretty
since day one. Everybody's all over the Bridgewater train, but the reality is, there was information that came out through the scouts before the draft even happened, indicating that Drew Lock had reached out to some individuals in the training programs and tried to basically.
He reached out to Peyton Manning too. He reached out to Peyton Manning.
Well, he did reach out to Peyton Manning too, but there's actually people working with him, and maybe Peyton Manning helped organize that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do know is that he stepped forward as a professional, and this Teddy Bridgewater thing was literally just to get him pushed.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody thinking Bridgewater's taking the job and, comparing the quarterbacks, etc. Drew Lock has 1 shot left, even if it's just this one year.
1 shot, 1 opportunity.
Yes. By the way, I still need that video from you.
Which one?
A Philly.
December 8th, December something, 2018, 2019. When you were staring in the mirror, you went to Eminem 1 shot. I need that. I found that video, but I can't download it. You gotta send it to me.
You found
we
the video?
We gotta TikTok that. We gotta TikTok it. We gotta TikTok it.
I remember that video, and of course it got demonetized. I was in. That was before I did the Drew Pearson interview.
Well, you were dancing with a clipboard in a mirror,
Yeah, I was, but I was trying to get ready. I was trying to get psyched up because that was actually going to be the first interview that I did with Drew Pearson in Dallas. Yeah, I remember that. Damn, that's way back. That's going to be hard.
Stu, you're on mute.
Stu, welcome back. So we're going to be running this back. So anybody who enjoyed this and wants to do fantasy football. So we have, wait a minute. So how many more leagues do we have?
We have whatever you want.
No, I mean currently signed up.
We've got 2 full. We're working on 3 and 4. We'll get those out probably in the next week or so.
Okay.
So JSR 1 is done. Next weekend will be JSR 2. Same time, same bad channel.
Philly, how come you're in twice? I mean, Stu, you're in twice.
What?
You're in twice. Because it just popped.
His computer must have come back up.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be here next week for Jobu 2.
Okay.
Round 2.
I'll be getting ready for my victory cigar.
Oh Lord!
This league.
You better be getting ready for that toilet bowl that Mark's going to send you.
You know what? I think I'm going to go buy a giant fat head and send it to.
Well, you're being mean to my wife.
There you go. I'm going to send it and address it to your wife.
Oh my God!
Guarantee you it bends up a fireplace.
Steelers logo.
Oh Lordy! Well,
hey, what time did Giants play? Right? Giants play tonight.
Yeah, they do.
7:00 against the Jets.
Well, they're there. I don't know if they actually play.
We're going to play.
It helps when I run for myself. Oh, sorry about that, fellas.
Okay, your screen is
It was a great
up.
afternoon. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Sucks that you decided to kick me. At
Hunter,
the
well, yeah, I watch Shango from time to time. I don't have enough time to watch everybody because, as you can see, I'm
Stop
tired
making me yawn.
I'm sorry, man. The Cowboys game, it was like 2:00 before I got to bed this morning.
I know. Because I think I watched y'all.
And then I was up, I was up at like 7.
Yeah, I got
it at like 6. And I've been working. So it ends up being long days.
I did tell you, remember, we talked the other day. I said, I got to make sure I take my pills, right?
Yeah.
So what I decided to do is use my Jobu Sports Report official shot glass
okay,
to make sure that they are always right here,
ready to go,
no matter what happens.
Okay, cool.
Hey, let me know if you want to play in any other leagues. Like Rasheed's in 2. We're filling 3 and 4 right now. Okay. You don't have to, but the invite's open.
Okay, well, I'll let you know. I got to see how many I'm in this year.
This was the one that.
This should be the only one you should be in.
You were the first person I thought of.
Well, I appreciate you guys inviting me. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, guys. I really had fun.
And any of the fans that are out there, it's not too late. Go ahead and hit up the Discord and say, hey, I want to join and be part of this and stuff too, and we'll get you in one of the other leagues as well. So, with that being said, I guess this is
you. So, if you want to play in any other leagues, just let us know.
Okay, cool.
All right, Philly, I appreciate you showing up.
All right, Philly.
And I appreciate
good seeing you. Good talking to you, brother. Have a good one.
Yeah,
take care.
It's hard to there's so much love up in here. It's making me sick.
Only till September.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
All right, all you good people. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
And I will
see y'all next week. The party's over.
They say that all good things must end.
Yoo-hoo.
Tonight, the party's over. Tomorrow,
what